No?
No.
Go on then, take us away, Boo.
I will draw a card.
From your left.
Yeah, annoyingly. And I will play a swamp. It is the only swamp art in the whole history of Magic to have a rat in it.
That is correct. That is correct.
Hard searched. I had to order 40 of them from Spain. Past the turn.
Commitment.
But it's not in Spanish.
No, he had them in English, thankfully. So
I will play a Pendle Haven. I'll tap it through a green. I'll play a Myr Grappling.
He's basically playing
It's a 1/1.
He's playing 5 colourless.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Past turn.
I will draw. I will play a forest. And I'll pass turn.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for this moment. I will draw. I will play a forest. Tap that forest for an Arbor Elf. Pass turn.
These people in their turn 1 plays, Boo, and it's disgusting behaviour, isn't it?
I know. I will draw. We'll play a swamp. It's the only swamp in Magic that's got a rat in the art.
Well, that's what you're going to say that every time.
Because that one does.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sequence of format, Boo.
Tap those two for a Graph Rats. 2-1, and at the beginning of my upkeep, if I have another card, it does an amazing thing. Pass the turn.
Just another card.
A specific card.
Alright.
Chittering Host. No, not Chittering Host. Midnight Scavengers. It becomes Chittering Host, which
Yeah.
is a 5/6 beastie.
Not a rat.
Not a rat.
Oh, it's the Meldy rat, is it?
It's the Meldy Rat.
Meldy, not mouldy.
Did you use your rule 0?
No.
Okay.
My rule 0 are here. They not here.
For
They are
later.
here, and they might go in. The Infernal Spawn of Evil, the Infernal Spawn of the Infernal Spawn of Evil, and Infernal Spawnington III Esquire.
Yeah.
I'm playing a Chivalry, and then I'm going to tap 2 for a Silver Myr. He taps for a blue, but not yet.
He has to wait.
And Fluffy, as you're hosting, the 1/1 goes at you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. See how it is?
Could have blocked with your elf.
That pass, sorry.
Cut him.
I will tap up the draw. I will play a snow-covered forest, because I'm playing as many different forests as I could get my hands on.
Unmatched basics.
I know. It's disgusting behaviour, isn't it? And I'm going to pay 2 for
It
a
would only be
copper
acceptable
loglegs.
if they were all different forests.
No, they're not
If
quite.
everything was different,
No,
but if
they're
there's
not
like
quite there.
2 of one.
Oh, there's like 7 of one and 6 of another
No,
and
ruined
3
it.
of another.
Ruined
It's not quite that good.
Absolutely ruined.
Copper long legs, a 1/3 with
Yeah.
reach, and I can pay green and blue to sacrifice it to proliferate.
Yep.
So come on, guys, get those toxic counters on other players, and then I can help.
Okay, sounds good.
Proliferation
Pass.
Do that.
untap.
As I've always said, I play for second. So get the poison counters on the other 2 players. I'll help kill them, and then you can kill me.
I will guarantee to get poison counters on players.
As long as it's not me.
I will play a Myriad Landscape as my land return tapped. Then I will pass turn.
I will untap, draw a card. I'm going to play this swamp. You may know it's got a rat in the art.
But it's not the only one.
No, there's many of them in this deck. We will tap 3 and get the Rat King out.
Alright.
He ETBs. I look at the top 5 cards of my library, reveal any number of rat cards from among them, and put them into my hand and put the rest on the bottom in random order. Assuming that lands, I can do the sketchy thing.
Yep.
Do the thing.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. When did I put that in the deck?
Always fun with things you weren't
2
expecting.
minutes spicy.
I am going to show you all this Relentless Rats.
Mhm.
Partly just to trigger Liam if he's watching.
Oh, because it's not foil?
No, because it's not Rat Colony.
No.
And I'm going to put those randomly to the bottom. That will go to hand, and I will have 7 cards in hand.
Liam won't be watching.
I'm going to go to combat though. It's a 1/3,
I
isn't
have
it?
a 1/3.
It's a 1/3. Karl,
Yes.
you can take a 2/1 rat to the face.
Or the mirror. You
Or
can
the
take
mirror.
it to the mirror.
You could take it to the mirror
With Toxic 1.
with Toxic 1.
Oh. Did you bring your own poison?
No,
I'll take the 1
and the Toxic.
and the Toxic.
Yes.
Because that's what you do.
No.
Ah, look at
Yeah, I have poison
that. Thank you very much.
tokens, so I can leave.
I imagine I will need them at some point.
This
I will leave them
black
off to the side
dice
here for
will
other
be
people
my,
at some point.
Thank you, Chris.
This black dice.
I do
will
have
be my
4, so because I'm guessing there might be some that go elsewhere at some point as well.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
Well, there are some cards in the new set that just give every player toxic.
I'm going to play City of Brass.
Shake that brass.
Shake that brass. I'm going to tap 3 for my commander. Here he is. I'm going to go to combat. My commander says to untap each mirror I control. I will do that.
So far, so good.
Yeah, but the question is he staying in combat?
At the moment.
No, it's way too scary out there. So, I'm going to go to second main phase, tap the City of Brass, taking 1, tap this for blue, for an Iron Mirror, taps for red, and I will pass the turn with that. Oh, I get a Mirror token as well.
Oh, yes.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Play another different type of forest. And then I'll tap 3 for a Yavimaya Elder.
He's going to be doing the rampy thing.
He is.
Yes.
Not currently, I'm not. And I will just P the T.
Yeah, planning ahead.
I will untap.
I'm in green.
And
If I'm not doing
draw.
ramp, I'm doing something wrong.
It is true.
I will tap this
Yeah.
to float a green. To then tap this to untap it. Tap for a second green. And we'll tap that. I will cast Atraxa's Skitterfang.
I actually thought you was going to sack the Myriad Landscape the way he
So
was
did
doing
I.
that.
Same.
Yeah, I thought he was going to set them at the landscape.
Comes in with 3 counters on it.
What did it do?
So it's got 3 oil counters on it, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may remove an oil counter from it. And when I do, I target creature I control gains my choice of flying, vigilance, death touch, or lifelink until end of turn.
Seems good.
It does. I will then move to combat.
Yep.
Choose not to take an oil counter off of.
Funny that.
Good choice.
And I will then play a land for turn in the form of this Selesnya Sanctuary, returning this forest to my hand. Pass turn.
Like he knew what he was doing.
Draw a card. Interesting.
It is indeed a magic card.
Plus
Printed
1.
between
Is
1994
it the only one
and
that has a
now.
rat in it?
It is the only one that's got a rat on the artwork. Yes.
Good to know.
I see 3 others.
Tap 3 others. Relentless rats.
Wow.
Currently a 2/2. Go to combat. Do think I should be doing things that are important. No, I'm actually going to come out of combat and pass the turn.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I will untap. And I will draw.
What do we think so far in chat, guys?
Are we one enough for you? Now that all these mom spoilers are coming out.
There was only one man.
I'm going to play a Survivor's Encampment. I can tap it and tap and untap creature I control. Add 1 mana of any colour to my mana pool. I will then...
Seems a bit cruel to use survivors to make mana.
let's then tap these two. And I'll tap
So a red and a blue.
red and a blue.
I get the feeling if it's a Myr, it's probably not going to make much
Tap
difference
this
what
for
colour it
colourless.
is.
No.
Tap this for colourless. Tap this for green. That's 5 in total. For a Myr turbine. I can tap it for a 1/1 Myr, or I can tap it and tap 5 untapped Myr to search for a Myr, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I am then gonna go to combat
And untap your mirrors.
and untap my Myrs.
And conveniently, you have 5 mirrors.
I do. I will pass the turn over.
It'll be end step mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep,
Gotta keep the
draw.
blockers up.
Yeah.
Oh, the question is, what way do I go with this?
Left.
This is true.
I agree. Left.
See him helping you out there.
Yeah. I'm not left.
Just don't send your mirrors my way.
Yeah.
I need those in foil.
Possibly seems like the logical choice. But, do I
But
want
we
to
don't
be
go with logical here.
No, so I'm going to go
Just the opposite of that.
3 for an evolution sage.
Evo Sage, eh?
When a land enters a battlefield under your control, proliferate.
Profiteroles.
Play a land. Profiterole.
Do you want to give me another oil counter?
I will get another profiterole.
It depends. Is it going to hurt me if I do?
Not yet.
Have another roll counter then.
It will do in some time.
But the other 3 might.
With that, I am just going to have to pass the turn, I think. Can't really do an awful lot else.
Untap. Draw. Play a land for turn.
And look, still 4 different types of lands.
I mean,
Tap that land
twice?
just a singular time.
Okay.
To play Wild Growth. Attaching it to said land. If it
Ooh.
lands,
I have no response.
It lands.
Nope.
then I'll tap this to untap that.
Yep.
Yeah. I see what you're doing there.
Do you? Do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
I will then tap 2, 4. Forgotten Ancient.
Don't like that.
Why not?
Not a fan.
Not a fan? Not a fan. So you are a fan.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Cool. I will then go to combat.
Yeah.
Choose not to give anything.
Yes.
I'm past it.
Trying to decide how much of a problem that forgotten ancient is. No.
At the moment,
Currently
it's
not
not a
too
problem.
much a problem, but give it a couple of rounds.
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering whether I get rid of it now.
Why?
Because it's just going to get swole.
It's
And
not
once,
done
it's,
anything. Look, there's nice little
And-
knots for your rats to live in.
once it gets swole, I can't get rid of it.
Well, the problem is not just him getting swole, it's his other stuff getting swole, because in his upkeep he can move the counters to other
Exactly.
things, so
Okay.
other things can get very
I know what you're
swole.
talking
Yeah.
I know Forgotten
I'll
Ancient
give you
well.
one turn,
Alright,
as long as you don't swing at me.
cool.
Ever with the forgotten ancient or anything you put counters on.
I will not swing at you for as long as you keep it alive. Until such time as it has to swing at you.
Yeah, if we're the only 2 left, I'll let you go back on that. Okay, I'll untap. I'll draw. We'll play a swamp. Interesting fact about this swamp, guys.
Go on, tell us.
It's the only printing with a rat in it, and I got them from Spain.
Wouldn't have known that unless you said.
The swamps in Spain come with rats in the artwork.
Is it
Guessing
on the
so.
plane?
It's from Spain.
No.
There's a rat-
No.
that's it.
Tap 3 though for a relentless rat. They are now both 3/3s.
I will put counter.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
That's on.
Good thing about it
Any
though
spell.
is there
Any
is a
spell.
May in that line, so if he forgets,
Don't say anything.
Go.
Here I was thinking we were going to be nice and casual with one another.
why would we give you that impression?
Go to combat.
Resident Wombat.
You got a 2/2 and a 0.
We've got a 2/2
and a
and a
1/4.
1/4.
You've got lots of chumpy mirrors.
But he's not going to want to block with them because he wants to do turbine stuff.
That is true.
I might.
So we'll send the original Relentless Rats at you, Chris.
Yeah.
We'll send the 2-1 at you, Karl.
Yeah.
And I'll send... Yeah, we'll send my commander over at you, Fluffy.
2-2.
3-3.
Oh. Oh.
3-3 at you. There's a 3-3 coming at you, Chris, and there's a 2-1 coming at you, Karl.
I will respond. I will tap my Myr turbine.
Yes.
I will tap my 5 Myrs. And I will go search for a Myr.
While you're doing that, I'm going to
Yeah.
take the 3 and a poison counter.
Cool.
And I'm not with a 4 toughness.
That's fine.
I don't want to be getting those toxic counters just yet.
So I'm going to search for a Myr Kinsmith, of which, when it enters the battlefield, I search my library for a Myr card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, and then shuffle.
Cool.
So I'll go and
Yeah.
shoot her again.
No, you're going to shuffle for next.
I have a response to you blocking.
Cool.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to Heartless Act and remove up to 3 counters from target creature.
But it will get a counter because he casts a spell.
Yes, but I'll cast it and remove those 2 counters, making it a 0-3 when my 3-3 commander hits it.
Well, so technically, it's 3 counters, isn't it? Yeah, it's not -1, -1. So yes, it would be a 0-3.
Which means it will die.
Yes.
Yes.
I did keep it around very often. I remember you saying you had 1 turn.
Yeah, I'm saying that I had a turn as well.
But then you went and blocked.
That wasn't part of the deal.
No, I didn't make it part of the deal.
Didn't read the small print.
I didn't make it part of the small print. And
I didn't read the swamp print.
That's on me.
Right, so what happens is my Myr Kinsmith comes into play.
Yeah.
I search for a Myr, which is a Boon approved Myr Retriever in foil.
Yeah.
It approved?
Yeah, absolutely.
By Boon.
Yeah.
Goes to my hand. I will then block the rat with the Myr Kinsmith, which will go to my graveyard.
Cool. Graphrats will die. Cool.
Stuff happened.
Pass the turn after that.
I will untap all my cards. I will draw. I will play Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. I eventually can tap for 2. I will then tap my 2 Myrs to play a Myr Retriever, which, when it dies, I return another artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. On cast, I get a Myr token. I will then tap these 2 for a Myr Sire. On cast, I get a Myr token.
You've yet to return the thing from your hand. When it dies, sorry, I thought it was when it ETB, it's my mistake.
Yes, this one is ETB, this one is die.
Reading the card.
Yeah, I was reading it all upside down and shit.
So when this
It was
dies...
that foiliness, wasn't it? It's putting you off.
No, it was distracting.
so yeah, when this dies, I make a 1/1 Myr.
Nice.
I will then tap these 2, taking 1 from the City of Brass. You guessed it. It's another Myr.
Making you another Myr.
Another Myr. So I can pay 3 and tap it and create a token that's a copy of Myr Propagator onto the battlefield, which is this, so a copy of it. I will then go to combat.
Yes.
Untapping all your Myrs.
Untapping all my Myrs.
Seems good. It's got 4 Myr tokens and a board full of other Myrs.
Yes. I'm going to pass the turn there, I think.
Okay.
Interesting.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I am going to tap 4 for a Sky Shroud claim. Search my library for 2 basic, for 2 forest cards to put them into play. Shuffle my library. Is that all good?
It's all good with me.
So So bear with me because I'm going to stick with what I've been doing so far and find different art forests.
Good.
I am probably running out at this point though. I'll go for that one. It's technically different art.
I'll allow it.
I will allow it.
Which will allow me to proliferate.
Twice. Another Pithera.
I'm assuming that you don't want to.
2 lands entered, I'll proliferate twice.
I'm assuming you don't want to.
No, I'm not going to do it on that one
You
this
don't want
time.
to proliferate your own one?
No,
Okay.
I'm good, thank you. I'm then going to tap these 2 to sacrifice the Myr Elder, which allow me to find 2 basics to my hand and draw a card. So I'm going to draw the card first.
You haven't shuffled your
I
library.
haven't shuffled my library, so I'll search first, then I'll draw, because then I can just get it out of the way. That's one, because it's different art. That's the same. Can't have that one.
No.
That's the same. That one's not there. We'll have that one. There. Look, two more different art lands. Forests.
It's appreciated.
I'm afraid it's not going to
I
last.
think we've
too
literally
much
reached
longer
the
than-
end of.
Yeah, I don't.
You're just not allowed to play any more lands,
Yeah,
Chris.
it's
It's just that simple. So your Evo Sage is going to do nothing.
That's right, because I've still got my land drop for this turn to pay. Yeah, and I've got 2 different lands in hand, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you've got 2 more land drops, that's it for the
I've
game.
still got to draw a card. Anybody want to shuffle?
That's
Shuffle.
good.
Cut.
No.
I will just do it then, and I will draw this card here. They go to hand, but I'll play 1 as my land for turn and proliferate that.
I'll get another Pithera.
Sorry, Cal.
I would say sorry, but I.
It's
would
mostly
be
Chris.
lying.
I only did the one to you.
I'm just here to play some robots.
I am just going to have to pee the tea at this point, I feel.
Cool. I will untap. Draw. We'll play a planes. Why not?
Seems good.
It does. It does. I will then
Pass.
tap for 2 to tap and go and search for 2 of the same basic lands to battlefield. Tapped, I believe. Yeah. So we'll go planes.
But that shares the same art. It's the same thing. What are you doing? Are all your planes the same and all your forests the same?
The forests aren't all the same.
Ah.
Because unfortunately, I think I'm 3 shy of the. Yeah. I think that's the artwork. That not the artwork that I wanted. That's the least amount.
Sucks.
I know it's terrible. It's terrible. So I've still got 3 mana up to do stuff with.
You have. And potentially 5 with an outbreak off.
Indeed. So I'll tap that, cast my commander. My commander is a lovely little thing of, if you would get 1 or more poison counters, instead you get 1 poison counter and you can't get additional poison counters this turn. And I can exile them and choose another target creature or artifact. When it's put into a graveyard this turn, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. The not so useful part of that card, although I suppose still quite useful.
Yeah.
Would have been useful if I had it out when my Forgotten Ancient was around.
What do you mean?
You don't know what I mean.
No.
You just don't know what it is that I mean.
You need to get the older version of this.
I've got it.
You got to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, right there, because she just. You
Yeah,
just
that's the
don't-
one that
just
you
don't
can't get
poison.
You can't get counters. Your creatures can't get -1 counters, and players' creatures lose infect. I will then tap this to untap that. To tap both of these, floating away a green for a Bladed Ambassador. Bladed Ambassador has, when it enters the battlefield with a singular oil counter on it, and I can remove an oil counter, and it gains indestructible till end of turn.
Seems good.
Come on, counters.
I'm more worried about the Myr board. A lot
That
of
is
Myrs.
a
Well,
thing.
get some more toxic counters on there and I can help.
I mean, he is already on 5.
He's halfway there.
Yeah. Your land drops are going to kill him, it's fine.
I will then pass the turn.
Cool. And tap. Draw card. Interesting. Play a swamp. It is the same swamp that came from Spain.
With what on it?
It's got a rat on it. Nice.
Is that only from Spain? The English,
It's a Spanish
the ones
rat.
that came from England didn't have the rats on them.
No.
Was the rat on there when it was shipped overseas on the boats? You look confused about what you're going to do.
I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap a black. And I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to cast Lab Rats with the buyback paid. So I create a 1/1 black rat token, and then this goes back into my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Seems good.
That is a thing that you can do.
Then I will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Evo Sage is doing me some work.
I mean, yeah, Evo Sage is just,
Killing the Myrs.
doing
Well,
the
like
rat
I
lord's
said,
work.
Get the poison counters on the other players. I can help deal with them, and then you can take me
Wait,
out
what?
and I'll go to second.
3-1 up, a 2-2 up, and a
So I've got
3-3.
a 3-1, a 2-2, and a 3-3.
Yeah, it's not quite enough. I will pass the turn, leaving up some blockers. Maybe try and deal with the Myrs if they come my way.
They are not coming your way.
I've heard
I mean,
promises like this
I've
before.
been given promises.
I will untap. I will draw.
Oh, I would have thought he would have done the Myr thing in the end step.
I definitely didn't forget to do that. It was a tactical move to not do it.
I've heard it's what they call a big ball move.
Yeah. I knew I could have done it. I just
Decided not
Chose
to.
not
I mean,
to.
he doesn't need another mirror.
exactly.
I mean, he's going to run out of board state if he puts any more on.
Exactly. I'm just keeping it less cluttered for the
Exactly.
stream. For the stream.
Exactly.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who worries? Definitely didn't forget to do that. Right.
We are Magic pros, everybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We know what we're doing.
Some of these decks have even been played before. Not this one.
I can't even use that excuse.
I was going to try and play this deck, but obviously it was Valentine's this week, so I couldn't bring it down on Tuesday. And I haven't really been able to get to the store because it was half term. So,
Yeah, this wasn't built. If Modern hadn't have gone ahead, I would have tried to see if I could at least get a game in on Friday, but Modern went ahead in the end.
but I do advocate for practicing your decks.
Absolutely.
I played this once earlier today after building it yesterday.
So really, Carl, you're the most practiced with your deck.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
It was-
I feel like that's painted a target.
His board state's pay at the tag.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm going to tap a green. No, I'm not.
Not with your Sheev and Reef, you're not.
No. I am going to tap the green with the Pendelhaven. I'm
Yeah.
going to tap the blue with this, and I'm going to tap the red with this. I'm going to tap this for.
Well, that's tapping something
tap
else,
this,
yeah.
and also tap this for a black.
I
And I
was
would
going
tap
for
this
Wooburg,
for a white.
taking the ouch.
Taking the ouch.
So far, so good. He's floating Wooburg. I'm guessing.
Then he's going to pass turn.
Yeah. I will then tap my commander
Yes.
to put 3 +1/+1 counters on each Myr I control.
It's a lot of +1 counters.
It is.
It's on a lot of
Do you have
Myrs.
dice?
I have dice.
Okay.
Don't
Do you
know
have
if
enough dice?
I don't know.
He's come prepared. He wasn't prepared to have this board state.
I wasn't. So, bear with me while I find the 3 on each of these.
Got some spare just in case you want some.
Yes, please.
And if I recall, you promised that they weren't coming at me.
They were not.
But I remember somebody promising someone an extra turn and
That's
yada,
true,
yada.
yeah. We all stick to what we say, right?
Just in case you need them, there are some more.
Thank you. I will then go to combat,
Yes.
untapping all my mirrors.
All your now much beefier mirrors.
Yes.
And you
Chris.
thought the Forgotten
Hello.
Ancient was a problem.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing this mirror, this mirror,
I think he's going to swing all of the mirrors.
this mirror, this mirror, and 2 of these mirrors.
Yes.
That's a lot of mirrors.
That's just a lot of mirrors.
No, 1 of these mirrors. At you, Chris.
At me.
Yes.
So that's 4, 8, 16, 24 damage.
4, 8, 16. Hang on. 4, 8, 12.
4, 8, 12, 24 damage.
Yep.
Yep. I will
Block with the Evo Sage.
block one of them with the copper long legs.
Yep.
But before damage is dealt, I will exile Elvish Spirit Guide
Yep.
for green, tapping this to sacrifice this to proliferate your poison counter,
Okay.
and then I'll take 20.
Okay. I will then.
You only have to put 4 lands into play next turn to kill them.
You do.
But as we
Well,
have
we-
pointed out, you've only got one more on brand different art.
Yes.
I will pass the turn there.
Okay. See what I can do. Let's pray I draw something that lets me play additional lands. Draw for turn. I mean, that possibly works. I'll play the off-brand forest, which will proliferate this.
I will go to 7.
Anywhere else you want to put counters? Just
Put my hand.
No, I'm
He's
good.
he's got a board
I'm
full of
good.
places to put counters now.
I am going to tap
do you
for
run much
8,
proliferating now?
No. I should.
8
floating
green.
8, to then use 3 of it for early harvest, targeting myself to untap all my lands.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I think that's all good.
Yep.
I will do that.
So you got 8 lands and 5 floating green.
Yes. Use the 5 floating green and 1 more for Kadama of the East Tree.
Yeah.
Four, 5, 6, 7 to cast my commander, triggering Kadama.
I will respond.
Okay.
While your commander's on the stack.
Yes.
I'm going to tap this for a blue. Taking 1. Tapping these 2 artifacts. Have I done this right? I have done this right.
Affinity for artifacts?
I'm going to metallic rebuke your commander. Counter it unless you play 3.
I also have a response,
Okay.
Okay.
but I'll do it in response to that.
So you're responding to Metallic Rebuke?
Yeah, because I don't like East Tree. East Tree scares me.
I agree.
So
Well, to be fair, if you could stop this from happening, I was going to get rid of this to stop him going and get more.
you proliferating is going to kill him. I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
but I'm not going to. I'm not going to see another turn because he's going to swing board at me, and I'm not going to survive. So
I
there's
don't
not going to
even-
be any more
I don't even
proliferation
have
from my
enough
side.
moves to
He hasn't got.
untap
Yeah,
it.
he's
I've only got 3 untapped.
yeah, he's not going to be able to block next turn. Yeah, I'm going to tap 1 and cast Defile, targeting Kadama. So it gets -1/-1 for each swamp I control, which is 6.
Yep. Yep.
So that's that. Then we go back to Rebuke on the stack.
Yep.
Not paying the 3.
I can't
Yep.
pay
He
the
can't
3.
pay the 3. So he's not going to be able to do the Kadamari bouncy things.
I will just pass turn and await my inevitable death on Carl's next turn.
You're assuming Cal's going to get a next
Oh,
turn.
Yeah, that is.
yeah.
That's you.
I only have to hit him with 3 things. He's
Yeah,
dead.
you do.
You do, fair.
And I have
How many blockers you got, Cal?
some.
Some blockers. I
There
like
are
it.
some creatures on my magic battlefield.
There are 3 that can do things.
Yes. Maybe. with one colourless open.
It's fine,
So
it's
you
fine.
know,
It's fine.
I'd be scared if I were you.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I will tap for 2, tap this to tap it again for another 2. So
Yeah.
4 green.
Yeah.
Tapping all of this as well for 4 white and an extra green.
Yeah.
For Clay Champion,
What's
X
he do?
equals 4.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But he is a artifact creature construct that's a 2/2, and Clay Champion enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it for each double green spent to cast it.
Cool.
So that's 6 +1/+1 counters on
Maths check out.
him, if he lands, but we'll think. Then, when it enters the battlefield, choose up to 2 other target creatures you control, and for each double white, 4 of those, so 2, spent, put a +1/+1 counter on each of them. So I will choose
Each double white?
these 2.
You've only tapped 3 whites. Oh, no, I didn't see the other white.
Excuse you?
Excuse me. Excuse me indeed.
So we'll use blue for a thing. So 2 there.
Yeah.
And 2 there.
Seems good.
Now, with all my mana spent. Oh, we will. Fast turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Question is now, do I let Karl kill Chris and then kill Karl?
Do I like
To be fair, I have one creature on board and 3 cards in hand. So even if I survive this turn, I'm not going to be doing much.
That is the question. I'm going to play a War Room as my land for turn. Three blockers, they count.
1 card in hand, and 1 colourless open.
I see what you're doing.
Just say. Just say.
See what you're
So
doing.
it's got a 1 colourless flash Myr in hand.
Yeah.
There is a flash Myr, it's Shimmer Myr.
There is.
It'd give all his other Myrs flash.
It would. All my other Myrs in my hand. Flash.
But they're big old Myrs as well.
They are. And this one's foiled, so I mean.
So if we're going to target any of them, should I get rid of that one first?
So, chap,
Well, no, of course
who
not.
do you think's going to win out of this game so far? It's looking pretty...
Well, it's not looking like it's going to be anybody on this side of the table.
It's looking a bit... See, you just popped off that 1 round too soon.
I did.
I'm going to risk it for a biscuit at this point. We're going to tap 3 and the War Room, paying 1 life to draw a card.
I mean, if you wanted to pay 10 life.
Oh, that's interesting.
That changes absolutely nothing.
It changes some things. Changes my next turn, not so much this one. Tap 3 for Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats is a 1/1 rat that has pay X. Crypt Rat deals X damage to each creature and each player. Spend only black mana into the X.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a board wipe on a creature.
Yay.
However, it is a next turn board wipe on a creature.
And a next turn here puts them out of reach.
Oh, it won't kill this. Unless you put a swamp
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'd have to put a good chunk into it. You coming at me, Cal, with any of those myths? Let's do the politics thing.
Yes, I am.
I love your honesty.
Politics over. Politics over.
Fair enough. In that
I'm open to a deal.
No, you've already made the deal.
Okay. That's fine by me.
So that's 4 rats coming at you, Carl.
Yes. What are these relentless?
3/3s.
Right.
He's a 3/3.
Yeah.
That's a 1/1.
And they all have toxic one.
And they all have toxic 1. So you need to block at least
I do.
3 of them.
Yes, I do.
He needs to
At
block
least
at least
two.
But at least
two
two
of
of
them.
them.
Two of them.
Yeah.
So these are 3/3s. Sorry.
They-
Yes.
Yeah, all of those are 3/3s, and
Yeah,
that's
okay.
just a 1/1.
I'll block this with this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
4/4, 3/3.
Yeah.
I'll block this with this.
Yeah, 4/4 3/3.
I'll block this with this.
5/5 3/3.
I will tap this for a 1/1 Myr.
Oh, nice.
Blocking
You
your
chump
1/1 Myr. Myr versus Rat.
Both will die, but yeah.
Yep.
Seems
these,
good.
These will trade. These will all
Yeah.
survive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
I don't know. I'll be alright with this. Because everything was going to die anyway.
Uh-huh.
True.
Past turn.
True. I will untap all of my many Myrs.
I mean, I doubt I'll get to untap with it, but it's my Myr remover.
Myr remover.
It's a mere remover.
I will do the thing. Green, blue, red. Tap this for a black, tap this for a white, take it out.
So with your thing, you have to tap something with
Yes.
it. Yeah.
So I'm on it, tapping this.
Cool.
Yeah.
To,
Does it tap for colourless otherwise?
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To tap this, to put 3 +1/+1 counters on each Myr I control.
Makes it very pricey.
Oh.
There we go. I will then
It's gonna be that moving to combat that's the.
that's the scary bit. I will tap the Myr turbine, tapping 1, 2,
5
3,
Myrs, yep.
4, 5,
Yeah.
and go search for a Myr.
To the battlefield, isn't it?
To the battlefield.
Yeah.
I don't know which
That's
Myr.
Myr Battlefield.
Oh god, no.
Would be a good Myr to have.
Because doesn't that make
Comes in with 4
Yeah.
1/1
1/1
Myrs.
Myrs?
Yeah.
And it's a 7/7 by itself.
But he would have been better off doing that before he then put 3 +1/+1 counters on all of us.
Yeah, you expect him to have thought his plays through.
Either way, those are all like 7/7 minimum Myrs. There are a couple of big boy Myrs.
Myr Enforcer, that's a big old Myr, isn't it?
Do you have Myr Enforcer?
I
I've
do.
got a spare copy. That's also got affinity for artifacts.
Yeah.
So you should just be able to play it for free.
In his pre-combat main phase, just tap all his Myrs down.
I'm
To play
going to
with.
play Lodestone Myr. It's a
Mm.
2/2 with trample, and I can tap an untapped artifact I control to give it +1/+1 to end of turn.
That's a next turn problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's you can literally just
Tap
tap
every other Myr.
everything.
Yeah. Including itself.
Well, no, so you can tap everything,
Yep.
then move to combat,
Combat,
and
untap
tap
everything.
everything again.
Yeah, that is a problem next turn for
Or
whoever.
just tap
else wins
everything,
that.
make it stupidly big, untap
Yeah.
it, and then swing everything.
Yeah. Even up to 30/30 before.
You also are, with most of your mirrors, out of Boone's range.
Yeah. At the moment.
Well, unless he can play another swamp in his next turn, then he can actually hit.
So it's,
They're all
it's,
7/7.
It's, Right, okay.
It's only
You've
black mana, so
Alright,
So
you
that
have
way-
6,
so that won't be useful for it. I currently have 6 black mana I can pump into it. Yeah.
I
so
see.
you need one more swamp to be able to get to most of
And
his
mine
Myrs.
conveniently 7/7 mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient. It's like you planned it or something.
Go to combat.
Untap all your mirrors.
And tap all my mirrors.
Seems like an idea.
I can see why people were looking forward to building this deck.
Myrs are cheap, and getting utility out, being able to untap them on combat is really good.
Yeah.
And if you keep the turbine running long enough, being able to just go search for more as well.
Anything.
If Karl hadn't said he was building a deck, I'd have
Well,
looked into it myself.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I really want to build that. And then Karl said he's building it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I guess I'm not building
I don't
it.
want like 8 copies of it at the shop.
Doesn't mean you can't.
Yeah, but
If I happen to pull one, I probably will build it myself at some point.
it's
But
that whole.
it's one of those
it's
situations.
like-
I'll
Yeah,
have
you
to
don't want
pull
like
it.
6 or half the.
Yeah.
It's like Ian
decks.
always sort of says, like, so he hasn't built a Minsk and Boo because I have a Minsk and Boo that I played.
Well, it's like I've got the Mishra, the
Yeah.
Meld Mishra at home that I was going to build, but Curtis has built it, so I've put off it. I probably
Yeah.
will build it at some point,
Yeah.
but I put it like it's right down the pecking order now.
That
because
is
there's one
right,
about.
John.
They
the
do.
Myrs go burr.
Mirrors go. Daka, daka, daka.
Right.
They're about to
Chris.
go daka.
Yes,
Chris.
am I dead?
These 4 are coming your way.
Okay.
Only 4 of them, Chris.
7, 7, 7, 7.
Is
7,
that
7,
all of your attackers?
8, 8.
You're not even
No.
going to attack Boo.
No. Boom.
Oh, he is going to attack me, just not with those 4. He's going to be a man of his word, and he did say that some of the Myrs would be coming my way.
Yeah. So you've got the rest coming in.
Rest. How much is that?
More than 39.
How many of them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
Okay.
times 7 is 35.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's
it's
7
not
times
even close.
5.
It's not even close.
It's
It's
49.
49. Yes, that's what I said.
Drops 7 is 35. Yes, even if I take one of those out, that drops it to 42, which, like, even if I chump one of them,
Yeah.
is as a maths checkout, is above 39.
My math doesn't check that, apparently.
But if you only want to call it 35, I'll chump 7 of it and take 28. No? Not calling it that? Fair.
I'll let someone else do the maths.
It's enough math that he's dead.
Yeah. Maths are for blockers.
Exactly.
I had a cheeky peek at my top card. And
Oh, I never did.
I just wanted, just out of curiosity, to see whether I could have had him dead on board if I'd survived a turn.
Yeah.
So I had a land in hand that I could play
Mhm.
to proliferate
Yeah.
to 8.
So I've got 8
And then,
crit
well,
rolls.
I would have drawn that, so I'd have gone with that,
Yeah.
which would have proliferated twice.
Yeah.
So that
And
would've
then
put
I had
him on,
Far
yeah.
Wanderings, which would have let me go find a land to play.
So that would have put him on
So
10,
I would have got
11.
I would have got him
Yeah.
onto 10 poison counters.
I had the swamp to clear the board as well. But,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
thought you would.
wise move, sir.
It wouldn't
wise
have cleared the
move.
board. They
Uh,
would have gotten rid of a lot
Most.
of it.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
He would have kept his commander, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's alright. I had
The rest would be dead.
Yeah.
I had removal for his commander in hand as well. Power word kill, so it's fine.
Pass the turn there.
Cool. Cool, not cool?
So, Fluffy. Well, I mean, the only. Can you do 34 damage this turn while he's basically
Oh.
wide open?
He's got a 2/2.
I said basically wide open.
and I've got a blue and a colourless now. So
Blue or a
Technically
red.
got red.
blue or red
Yeah.
or a colourless. So and 2 cards in hand.
Ooh.
So
Ugh.
I can't really do what I wanted to do, but we'll just have fun anyway.
That's not what we're here for.
2, 4, 6. The Eternal Wanderer. Nice. I was just going to keep that rat off the board. It comes in with 5 counters on it. Tap that, untap. The only forest that I seem to have gotten this entire game. Tap 2 and 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. We will course and grip your commander.
my commander is an artifact.
It is.
That works. He's dead.
We will then +1 the Eternal Wanderer to get rid of
With Tramply Boy, surely.
Yeah, that one.
The exiled underneath it, or just
Well, it's until your next turn. It basically exiled until your next turn.
Phasing. so to
Exile
speak,
up to
isn't it?
one target artifact or creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's next end step.
he's on holiday over with.
He is on holiday with Boone. Quick shuffle into your deck. It's colourless. It fits in with your colour scheme. It's fine.
He's not a rat.
It's a dirty rat. I will then, I'll just go to combat. I'll swing board at you and say GG, you win next time.
Fair enough.
It's an oppressive number of Myrs.
Yeah, so I can literally do 3, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can bring you to 14.
I will respond.
He does one fuck.
Uh-huh.
I'll sacrifice the mere scrappling
Mm-hmm.
to put a +1/+1 counter on this.
Yep.
And then take the damage.
You go down to 14 and then...
Untap. Untap.
Yep.
Swing board.
Ouch.
Do you want to swing one at the Eternal Wanderer? Because you can only swing one thing at a time.
Go
at
on.
it.
I'll swing the Iron Myr because he's the biggest one.
GG.
Nicely done.
That was a quick one. Less than an hour.
I am normally less than an hour, Chris.
Oh yeah. That's your dice. That's
Same again?
token.
That's
If people
she
wanna-
never says that. But
People want to play same
I'll
again.
play same
Anybody
because
want
I
to
didn't
change
really
up?
do an awful lot.
I'm going to play the same deck because I didn't bring any other decks because I was under the impression that Ian was going to drop off a deck.
Yeah.
Well, there
Which
are
he did
plenty
not
of other
do.
decks
I was gonna
floating about if you want to play
there
something
are
else.
14 decks over there. that you can choose.
I'm just going to
You
make
can play Niv Mizzet if you want.
just going to make him feel guilty about not dropping off. The
I've
deck
also
that he
had
said he would
14
drop.
down here, so there are an option of 28 decks at your disposal.
No.
I have Corona if you want
I
to.
mean, you could always play this, and I'll play your
I need
Rats
to
deck.
play it against my slicer deck.
Yes.
No,
because that would be
no.
chaos.
You want to play this, and I'll play your Rats deck.
Yeah, Ian. Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Look, he's
I'm
had
going to go
to
with the
deal-
same deck just purely because I'd like to maybe get my commander on board this turn.
This deck's getting
And-
dismantled at the end of tonight, so because it is a meld of my
Relentless
Pauper
Rats,
Rats
yeah.
Mm.
deck and my actual Rats deck.
I won't be keeping this one. The commander will probably go into a deck at some point.
I've got it in my Golter
I'm
deck.
probably
Yeah.
going to keep this one just until Toxic gets out of the meta and store. Just so that I've got that
So-
one that I can pull
so
out
it
to be
goes
like,
up
okay, I'll
function.
play your
So-
Toxic deck.
Yeah.
To the point that everybody's sick of Toxic and you go to break out and
I
everybody's
can
just like, fuck off.
finally get rid of
So
this.
he makes turn 4 Golter possible and a turn 5 Golter swing for 24.
I can get rid of this when I have played Ross's Infect decks.
Anybody want to cut?
Yes, let's do the cut things.
That.
I'll get you to cut. I'll cut for you.
Yeah, if you could, and then I will.
Cut for me.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Are we doing sheepy goaty thingy? Squirrel.
Yeah.
Sheepy squirrel.
Is it squirrel? Is it a sheep? Nobody knows. You won last time, so you can shuffle up and.
Hold on, I need to just.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Because I
I'm
don't
just
know.
going to, because I have no idea what way you put them back. I'm just going to have that one.
Yeah.
Well, fine. I'll have this one.
I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this.
Taking my
Sheep's over there.
I
I got the squirrel.
got the squirrel.
I got the squirrel.
Oh, so you three get down.
We all need to go first at the same time.
Life total boom.
Yes. I do have a life total. I mean, it's got things. It does
It
things.
has land, will play.
I have one land, so I will not play.
What are you doing? That's
Yeah, I
perfectly
know.
keepable
Yeah.
land.
Last time I did that, I
With
just
with
sat
Myrs
there.
that are like 1 and
and
2
watched.
mana, that's perfectly
Yeah.
doable.
Last time I did that, I just sat there and watched everyone else.
Two
play. That wasn't
baby
very
key.
fun.
No, it's still not as bad as Ubel, who started with a no land hand, and I think by turn 7 he still hadn't hit a land. And we end up with just could find a land and put it on the field.
The good old shopkeepers that Ian always with Dad has to. Right, okay, it's turn 7. I think we'll go and find you a couple lands and put them on top of your deck for you.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, Dane yesterday because he very foolishly
He
played
got
his
it sorted.
Dino deck
Mm.
with a 1-land hand purely because he had other planes and he had the human creature that cost 1 white that makes your dinos cost 2 less. And then had a bunch of like 6 and 7 mana dinos in his hand. It's like, what are you doing, boy? I
Live and learn.
hold you.
Live and learn.
He's been watching Boone play.
Look, I win games with 1 land.
I know. I'm happy to
Probably not with an 8 mana commander.
No, that's true.
You'll be happy to know, but like keeping 1 land.
Are you?
I mean, it's also got the other 2 lands to go with it.
There is one.
Pre-games, pre-games.
None
I
for me.
wish.
No pre-games? All good?
Other than to wish you all good luck, because
Yes.
I am a gentleman.
Yes.
Break a leg.
That's a bit harsh.
I will draw. We'll go Forest Pass.
It's not. It's a mountain.
Look, you're the person who breaks that rule the most.
Untap, upkeep, and I will draw. Play a swamp. Funny thing about this swamp, guys,
Tell us.
You're going to pass?
I'm going to pass. Yeah.
Well, I was telling us about the funny story about the swamp.
Yeah, so it came from Spain. They were only printed. They're only printed in a dual deck. The dual deck contained 4 different arts for the swamps. So the numbers at which they are printed in is ridiculously small.
Were they expensive to get?
Shipping them from Spain wasn't the best,
Right.
but individually, no, they were fine.
If his wife asks,
Yeah.
cheap.
She's watching.
Is she?
Yeah, she said she would be. I'll find out in a minute.
It cost how much?
Cost less than I thought they would be, but
Okay, so
it cost.
I mean, a super yacht costs less than I might expect it to.
But it also cost less to have them shipped from Spain than it was to find them
In the
all
UK.
all the individual
Yeah,
sellers who
yeah.
had them in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm going to ponder.
What are you pondering?
Whether we should order some lands from Spain
Yeah.
from a guy who's opened far too many dual decks to have 40 odd
No,
swamps.
he's the Spanish equivalent of Liam, so he's just speculated the market. He knew that there was going to be somebody out there that wanted to buy
I'll
them.
put them
That
on
sucker was me.
Not shuffle and draw this card.
Because that's what Liam did with the bunch of
Awesome.
Myrs
I
before
will
this
draw.
thing came out. He bought a whole bunch of them and then sold them for like 20 times what he bought them
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
That
they
Myr
shot it.
turbine was
Played Evolving
50p,
Wilds past
20
10.
quid overnight, pretty much.
They
I
shot
will.
that, didn't they?
Draw
Yeah.
planes.
They've settled down a little bit
Two.
now.
Tiny bit, yeah.
Nor's Wellspring.
Still loads more
Norn's
than they were.
Wellspring.
Yeah.
It's an artifact. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1 and put an oil counter on Norn's Wellspring. Pay 1 and tap it and remove 2 oil counters and draw a card. That's done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a swamp. We all know the swamp stories, guys.
I don't.
It's a funny
One
thing.
more time, Uncle Boone. One more time. I expect you to bring this on Tuesday and the whole evening play it and tell people that story.
Every single time at everything.
I'll bring the actual Rats deck, the Rat Connolly Rats deck, which this is going in the 99 of, and that's where these swamps are from. I'm going to pass the 10 there, though.
I will untap. I will draw.
Just sit at a table with. Well, no. I think most people would actually quite enjoy a rat's deck.
I'll play Seat of the Synod.
Interestingly, not modern legal, annoyingly.
It's not. The only artifact land that is, well, the only of the original artifact
Dark
land
Steel.
is Dark Steel,
Yeah.
yeah. And the new.
I'll play Soul Ring.
I have a response. I'm going to second crack Evolving Wilds and go find a forest.
I have a response.
In mono green.
I have a response.
Uh-huh.
I'll pass 10.
Uh-huh.
I'll put that forest intact.
Oh, I could have. No, I couldn't have. I didn't want to, actually.
Yeah, it was a choice, wasn't it? It was an
Yeah.
active choice.
A choice not to
not
command
to cast
commander
counter.
turn
He
2.
could have been counted.
He could have. I'm not sure, but
I mean, by
By
what?
black.
Me
Green,
neither.
white.
Unless you're going
green,
to count it
and
yourself.
black.
Yeah.
I could cast my commander and counter it myself.
He's just shy.
Untap,
He's
upkeep,
shy.
draw.
Are you running the black
Counter.
green spell?
not
Land
counter
for
it. I
turn.
don't have it. It's too niche.
There is,
I am running Dash Hopes.
there is a black counter.
There's
Counter.
3.
Dash hopes as the pay 5 counter.
Pay
No,
1
yeah.
for Thirsting Roots, choosing to go find a basic and put it into my hand.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's 2
That one there.
like counters.
Put it into my hand.
Dash hopes and withering boon.
Withering Boon's
Seven.
one.
Last turn.
Withering boon I have to pay life for.
Yeah. 3 and it's
yeah.
creatures only or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dash hopes is anything, but you can pay 5 life to counter dash hopes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in Commander it's not really as good. In Modern it does more work.
Yeah.
The only time it's really going to do work is somebody's sitting there on like 5, 6
Tap
life.
3.
Yeah, a bit like.
These are the forests that I have the multiples
When
of.
they've admirals.
Cultivate. These are the forests that I have the multiples of.
Well,
These are
yeah,
the ones that
nice.
I'm looking for about 3 more of. Don't know if I've got any. So I will cultivate. Go and look for 2, up to 2 basic land cards. Oh, up to.
Well, like that one.
Mm-hmm.
We can always swap these out because I'm not particularly
Awan.
fussed
And
which
else.
one I have.
There's 2. 1 to play tapped, 1 to hand.
Seems good.
Pass the turn.
Player swap. Tap 3.
I'm a bit disturbed about
So I
why
have-
you've looked across the table.
Relentless Rat.
I have 2 that I'm happy to swap for the other art version of at some point. I don't overly, but I'm quite happy to swap with 2 of those ones because I'm not
Pass
particularly
turn.
bothered.
I will untap. I will draw.
I will offer you that one in return.
We got there in the end.
Yes.
It's those freaking new sleeves
Play
on it.
Golden Whispers, which is an artifact land.
Another one.
Another one. Play Paradise Mantle
Nice.
because it costs 0.
Affinity for artifacts? Or it just
No,
costs
it just
0?
costs 0.
It just costs 0.
Very nice bit of equipment. I do like a Paradise
It
Mantle.
is. Me too.
Not seen as often as it used to be.
Maybe it'll make a resurgence
it's
now.
pretty good in here. I'm going to tap 2 blue.
Which 2?
These 2.
Nice.
7 minus 4 is
3.
3. Tap 3. For Reality Heist. It costs 1 less for each artifact I control, which is 4. I look at the top 7 cards in my library. I can reveal up to 2 artifacts and put them into my hand. Rest on the bottom in a random order. If it resolves.
I have no response.
I have nothing.
Nothing there. Does it reveal or look?
I reveal.
Look at the top 7 of
Yeah,
your
so
library.
he
And then
looks-
reveal,
reveal.
2
And
he
artifacts.
may
Artifacts,
reveal.
Yeah.
You could choose not to.
Well, he has to if he's going to put them in his hand. Or he could choose not to, but there were definitely 2 artifacts there.
Yeah.
He didn't
But
win.
he would prefer to have them on the bottom of the library.
Yeah.
Just
In a
case.
random order.
Yeah, just in case.
Somewhere within that 1 to 7 at the bottom of the library.
Yeah.
I will reveal Myr Galvanizer,
Mm-hmm.
Copper Myr.
Oh, okay.
That's that green tappy one, isn't it?
He is the
Copper's
tap
green.
one. And
Other one is-
Galvanizer is untap each other Myr you control.
Oh, another.
Another untap.
Yeah. And also, it's a Lord as well. It gives him +1/+1.
Yeah,
So
Plus one,
what
plus
you can
one.
basically do is tap all of your mirrors to do things,
Yeah.
then use that to untap them, to
Yeah.
tap them all again to do things,
Yeah.
and then go to
Use
combat
that
and
and
untap.
untap.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. These will go to hand. This will go to my graveyard.
I am loving this deck more and more I see it played.
That's crazy shit.
You
I'll
know
take
what?
my
I don't
Soul
care
Ring.
that Carl has one. I think we should all build one and we should start a Myr Bowl.
Yeah.
There's a whole subreddit for Myrs. So I mean, I'm tapping a Soul Ring for a Copper Myr.
Did you start the subreddit?
Maybe.
And it's mostly just feet picks anyway.
There's a whole
What's
7
that
people on it.
Or
Is it you and 6 accounts in your name?
Maybe.
Bella's just gone and
Yeah,
made
it's-
6 Reddit
yeah.
accounts.
play a land turn.
It's a full-time job keeping up with it.
But the mere memes that come out of it are just
Yeah.
chef's
Oh.
kiss.
Yeah. I mean, I think they are. I posted them. So, you know.
It feels kind of sad to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to map the waste, search for a basic land, put it into battlefield tapped. Bolster 1. I cannot.
It's a shame.
But land is a good thing.
Land.
I'll have that one.
Land for
And then pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
Yes.
Play a planes.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm. It's going to get better. I'm going to tap 4,
Mm-hmm.
ominously leaving this one white up.
For a counter.
For Malatide.
From outside.
Arborea.
Go on.
Creatures can't attack a player unless that player casts a spell, or put a non-token permanent into the battlefield during their last turn.
I mean, that could be good against the army of me. It's just don't
Yes.
cast anything.
Sorry, I'm just not going to do anything.
I'm just going to sit here and just discard cards randomly until,
Wait, so stuff can't attack me or you?
Any
So,
of us.
players,
Yeah.
creatures can't attack a player
Yeah.
unless that player casts a spell
Oh,
or
I
put a
see.
non-token permanent
Got it.
into the battlefield
So
during
playing
their
land
last turn.
does actually...
Playing a land triggers it to being able to attack.
Anybody
If you
want to
just create
cast-
tokens, then
Yeah.
you can't be attacked. If you
Okay.
do anything else,
Okay.
well, no, activate planeswalkers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just use activate abilities,
Yeah.
then you're fine. If you do anything else, including land drops,
Pass turn.
you are free to be attacked.
So I am eligible to be attacked this turn
Got you.
Draw.
because I have cast a permanent
Swamp.
or played a permanent.
Tap 3 for a Relentless Rats.
Boom is eligible to be attacked this turn.
This is true. Past 10.
This turn.
He's eligible
Yes,
to
yes,
be attacked.
Until it comes around to my next turn.
Yeah.
I need to get eligible, uneligible.
Yeah.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Smackable, not smackable.
Attackable, not attackable.
Snackable.
Yes, I am.
Slappable, not slappable.
I probably am. But she hasn't managed.
Depends on who you're asking.
I'm going to tap 3. 1, 2, 3. For my commander. I will
He's slappable.
go to combat. Untap all my minions. Go to second main. Tapping 1, 2, 3. Including 2 blue for a machinate. I definitely pronounced that right. I look at the top X cards in my library, where X is the number of artifacts I control. Put one of those cards into my hand and the rest on the bottom.
Top 6.
Yeah, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will put.
He is eligible to be smacked though.
He is.
I am.
He is.
I am.
That face is smackable.
Thanks.
Front hand or backhand?
That's up to him. I always give the dealer's choice.
Or you can always go both and go like on the...
I will put
Click back.
this
Double it up.
into my hand, not revealing it because I don't have to. Rest on the bottom in any order. This order.
This half
This
shuffled
half
order
shuffled
because
order because I didn't read the end of the card. I will tap my copper mirror. No, I won't.
Should do.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
this
Draw.
would be semi-decent in that deck. If you can build up a board state and then put this out, and then you just use
Yeah,
your activated
just
abilities and not
activated,
putting
yeah.
things into
You
play.
can get the turbine out to just...
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
keep
because you
making
can put
tap
permanents
it for
in.
the tap
Yeah,
it for,
yeah,
for
yeah.
tokens
Yeah.
because that's all right.
Yeah.
Um,
Just make tokens go big,
Yeah.
swing.
Can't be attacked.
There might be one for sale after this.
seems like the right.
It's
thing
one of
to
those
do.
joyous old world insurance.
Pay 4 for an explosive veg,
Okay.
putting 2 into play tap. But just to save time for my land drop turn, I'm going to play the Broker's Hideout and go find that one as well.
Gaining alive.
Just because makes life easier. And I'll pass turn while I go and try and find 3 lands that are different to the ones I currently have on the field.
And it's only like a 10p card.
One.
Because I don't really run much green.
No.
That is the only
But
thing.
you're 5 colour.
Yeah,
Two.
but
He was passing the 10.
3. There we go.
Passing it.
Yeah,
I did
that's fine.
pass
I'm
turn.
still going to let him do his thing.
I've done.
He's put permanents onto the field, though, so he
Uh-huh.
is eligible.
Yeah, and then he
I
casts
am
spells.
smackable.
Hmm?
And he casts a spell,
I did.
which makes him smackable.
I will draw.
That'd be double smackable.
I can smack twice if you like. I've got 2 creatures.
I'm wide open. Just do it before you cast commander, please.
No. No.
Oh, play a land for turn, making myself eligible to be smacked down. And we'll tap to bring in the Cankerbloom. It is a 3/2 that I can pay one and sacrifice it and choose to either destroy artifact, destroy enchantment, or profit a roll.
Nice.
We will then pass the turn.
Interesting. Untap. Draw. Swamp. I am smackable. We will tap 3 for a heraldic banner, choosing black.
Sure.
Do you want to go pink?
Tap 3 relentless rats.
Hmm.
Yeah, all currently 5/5s.
Hmm.
Seems good.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untap.
The 4/4s and they can get it for each. Oh, that one.
So
sorry,
5/4s rather.
Yeah.
5/4s though, but yeah.
The heraldic.
Heraldic gets in the path. Yeah.
Right.
They have 5.
I'm trying to build my Tetsuko deck at the moment, and unfortunately I've stepped into the realm of potentially making it Voltron-y, because there's a lot of just boost the power, not toughness of creatures. But be interesting.
I'm gonna tap 3 for a Shimmer Myr. I can cast artifact spells as they had flesh.
Smackable.
I get a Myr token. I will then tap a blue. Cast Shared Discovery. For 1 blue, I can tap 4 untapped creatures I control to draw 3 cards. So I'll tap these 4 creatures and draw 3 cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I will tap this island and attach my Paradise Mantle to my Shimmer Myr. So it now taps for 1 mana of any colour.
Seems good.
Go to combat. Untap all my mirrors.
Like it so far. Swing it, Chris.
Well,
Not this game.
we
Not
did
this
do it
game.
last time. So.
Seems fair.
I will play Rogue's Passage as my land for turn.
Mm.
I will tap the Rogue's Passage. I will tap the Shimmer Myr for a blue. I'll tap this for a green. Not that it really matters. For a Myr Galvanizer. Other Myr get +1/+1. I can pay 1 and tap it. Untap all Myr I control. Pass the turn. Oh, and I got a token from that.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Tap 7 for Titan of Industry.
Seems a bit big.
Seems big.
Assuming that's all good, I will pick 2. One of them I think will be Artifact.
Yep.
Destroy it, because you being able to untap your Myrs twice in a turn
Seems
just seems
three times.
stupid.
3 times.
Or-
Yeah, 3 times, yeah.
Yeah,
Seems
that just
excessive.
seems
Yeah.
stupid.
That is fair
Um,
enough.
And then I'm going to make myself a 4/4 Rhino.
Yep.
I don't have a Rhino token, so
Right.
I will.
My rogue
Arts and crafts with coffee.
And then I will pass turn. That is my attempt at a Rhino.
It's a weird elephant.
Yes, it is, but I am no artist.
Or is it a bird?
No, it's a whale.
Yeah.
It's got like a
It
little,
says
it's got
rhino.
like a little beak. And then
Feel free to do something better because I am no artist.
You know,
is everybody going to get a go?
it's a narwhal now.
That works.
It's a rhino.
the rhino of
The sea. It's a
It looks
rhino
like
of the
a
sea.
dancing fish from my perspective. This is his eyes, and these are his two arms. He's like this. Dancing.
I will untap and draw.
What do we think, chat? Does it look more like a narwhal? A rhino?
Play
Could also
Fortified
argue maybe it's a bit
village.
of a ghost.
that comes and taps because I'm choosing not to show you a plains or a forest from my hand.
Okay.
Seems good.
It's a
No
strong
other
choice.
reasons.
Yeah.
Strong choice.
Do you have a hand full of plains and forests?
I do,
You just
but I'm, you know,
no one
that
to.
guy.
Send us your best rhino impression in the comments, guys.
Tap to play my commander.
I've been woken up by a rhino before.
What you call your wife, eh?
Noisy fuckers.
And then, for a singular green, Primeval Protector.
Oh. That's big and all, isn't it?
I can see 2 10s there.
It is a 10/10. It costs 1 less to cast for each creature in my opponent's control, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And I get to put a +1/+1 counter on other creatures I control.
Seems excessive, guys.
Rotro.
I will then.
What do we think about that?
Rotro.
Yeah. Same.
Tap 2.
It is slappable though.
Yeah.
We're going to planar disruption your commander.
What does it do?
So it cannot attack or block, and it cannot use its activated abilities.
You would.
Yes, I would.
That seems good.
It resolves.
Good.
Okay.
So that has kind of dealt with the Myr problem at the moment. I mean, he can still play lots of Myrs, but he can't make them bigger or go searching for them. So
Yeah.
He still gets to do the untappy thing, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
activated. That's a triggered ability. But
Yeah.
pass turn.
He just can't buff them. That's
Yeah.
the only thing it changes. Untap, draw a card. But it has done something, Fluffy, so...
has slowed him down. So that's
Golf clap.
We will tap 3 for Relentless Rats.
Smackable.
And then we will...
I really need to get on Ian to get that fridge off of him. Because then I can put drinks in here.
Pass the turn.
I want that.
Hmm.
I will draw.
Evening, Kit. How goes it?
Howdy, Kit. How you doing?
Welcome to the one stream.
It's a bit like the one show.
Yeah. Only better.
When do you get your special guest on?
We're here.
I just brought them out.
And when do we have the interview? And who's cycling across the country for charity?
Well, you've just been to Wales, so.
That is true. I did go to Wales and it wasn't for charity. It was for, I believe the kids say, shits and or giggles.
Or are you shitting and giggling the whole way up the mountain?
Not all of the way. We took a break.
From the shitting or the giggling?
There was a pause
He's
between.
tapping mana.
I'm tapping mana.
Hmm.
I'm tapping 4 manas.
I'm good, yourselves. I've been playing some EDH games with Ooble. Ugh. Yeah, I can imagine Poison making Ooble salty.
Everything makes Ooble salty.
Ooble makes Ooble salty.
Playing Magic makes Ooble salty.
Paying 4.
Sometimes
From Oracle's Insight, enchanting my Myr token. Enchanted creature has tap, scry 1, and then draw a card.
Oh.
I will then play Buried Ruin as my land for turn. I will then go
Seems
to
legit.
combat. I'm tapping my Myrs. Oh wait, sorry. Do I still get my Myrs? Or
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
So it's an activated.
that's a
it's not.
triggered ability,
You've got
isn't
to
it?
activate it.
That's
really,
triggered.
so you
That's
can't-
triggered.
Right, yeah.
Only the activated
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
So you can't
Any-
pay Wooberg and
Yeah.
tap it or whatever.
Right.
It is.
Anything that requires
Right.
you to tap it,
Okay.
it stops.
Okay, so I can't activate it.
Yeah. So.
Am I allowed to get a Myr? Because
Yeah. So you would have gotten one when you cast a Myr spell. Create a 1/1 Myr creature token at the beginning of combat. You untap, but it's the Wooberg and tap to put 3
Right,
+1s that
right.
you can't do.
Got you. Okay, my bad. I didn't realise that was.
Which Myr spell did you cast?
You actually didn't this
I
turn.
didn't.
No.
I wonder where you got it. It's just casual, like. Anyway, probably just make a Myr. Yeah, just make a Myr. It's fine.
That's because he realised he could have if he wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 to 10 poison counters in a single turn will make anyone salty. Yeah, I suppose it would.
I will tap.
Gotta
Myr.
love the good old
Scry
Profita
one,
rolls.
Scry one.
Not a Myr.
Maybe.
Why? It might have been a Myr,
Oh,
just not the
true.
Myr he wanted. It's not the Myr he wanted. It's the Myr he deserved.
I'll go to the second main phase.
Ooh.
Tapping this and this for a cloud key. Choosing
Did you go through combat?
yes.
You did.
That
I
one
untapped all of these. Yeah.
Oh, you've already done the untap
Yeah,
already.
I've done
Oh,
it.
okay. I was going to say, I thought you'd done that before. Yeah.
Choosing artifact.
Yep.
So your
So
artifacts
Cost one less.
All seems good.
Azuri, Vorinclex, Taxathor, and 2 proliferating effects. Crying
and
cat,
then
crying cat.
Tap 1, 2. Tap my buried ruin.
Buckle your shoe.
Sacrifice it. Return Myr Galvanizer to my hand.
Huh.
Hand. Plus 10. I did that all in the wrong order.
That's fine.
Untap.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm very
Upkeep.
happy for you to do it all in the wrong order.
Draw.
Me too. I'm learning.
But eligible to be attacked.
Yes.
I am definitely.
Play land for turn.
Eligible to be attacked.
Flappable. Tap 7. See if my commander actually hits this turn.
I'm happy with it.
I have no responses this time round.
There is a blue open though.
I know there is.
There is a blue open.
And he does have artifacts to tap down.
It resolves.
Begrudgingly, by the sounds of it. But it does
I
resolve.
will move into combat, doubling the power of all my creatures, power and toughness of all my creatures
Yep.
to end of turn.
Mhm.
I will move out of combat,
Mm.
and then second main phase, end step and pass.
I will untap. Draw. I will move to combat.
As you move to combat, all my power and toughness of all my creatures doubles to end of turn.
Every combat.
At the beginning of each combat,
Yes.
double.
Nice.
Coming your way, good Myr, sir.
Yes. How many?
10-10, 4-4.
10-10.
It's not got trample though.
It's
It's
not
chumpable.
No, it's not got trample.
Yeah,
It is
it
chumpable.
It is.
Chumpable. You can
Um,
either
Yeah.
chump this
Yeah.
or take commander damage.
Yeah.
Or you can take 14. I mean, I'm
I'm
not.
gonna block the 10-10 with the 1-1.
Okay.
The sacrifice will be remembered.
You'll then take 4 commander.
Full commander.
I will then pass the turn. No longer eligible to be attacked.
Well, that's just rude.
Untap.
Fluffy, you are the
Draw a card.
black D6.
Mm-hmm. The nice thing is I can cast spells in your turn and still not be attackable.
Isn't it since your last turn?
Not since, during their last turn.
Oh, nice.
So you put this in a instant heavy deck or a flash heavy deck. Do everything on everybody else's turn.
Put it in a Cynic deck.
Pay
just
one
play all these
for
fluids
Stoneforge Masterwork.
Slappable.
Stoneforge Masterwork is an equipment that says equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 3. Vraska's Fall. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and gets a poison counter.
I'm going to respond. So I'm going to tap a green to crop rock.
Nice.
I'm going to sacrifice this land to go and find a land. Put it into the battlefield.
I will sacrifice my commander.
Do you wonder why you didn't block Fluffy with that? in his
He
last
can't.
turn?
It's not. He can't
Can't
block.
block.
Oh,
But
can't
yeah,
block.
sorry.
Sorry, yeah, no, you can't block, can you?
Yeah.
I will
Do you
sacrifice my
Yes.
really
Yes,
badly
you are.
drawn Rhino. Make it disappear because it was shite.
I'm going to go and find
Have a poison counter.
Argoth, Sanctum of Nature.
Have a poison counter.
Cool.
I have a poison counter.
And then you'll need to sacrifice a creature.
Before that, I'm going to tap 4
Yeah.
to tap this, create a 2/2 bear token, sacrifice that.
It
Oh
comes
no,
in
this
untapped.
comes in tap.
It comes in tap.
Unless you control a legendary green creature.
Which
you
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
I
That's
know
why I
I
was
was
double
doing.
checking.
Did a thing.
Yeah.
But I do get a poison counter.
Yes, you do.
And I've managed to cast a bunch of spells on your turn.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've sacrificed my thing. Is it just opponents that had to sacrifice?
Yep.
Mm,
Each opponent.
it's annoying, really.
It's very good, actually. I'm going to pass the turn.
Well, you're going to enter combat.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
going to
going to double all your...
double the power stuff to my creatures.
And then I'm going to move out of combat and pass the turn.
yeah.
I will untap.
He might have something that, like, deal damage equal to
He could.
power and toughness of creature.
He could.
I
Very
could.
well do. He should do.
He is in green, after all.
He should have things like ram through.
I should.
Hold out settlement. It's the same as the other one.
No, the other one's a desert.
The other one is a desert.
That one.
It's not the same as the other.
That one looks like the Jawa's little ship thing.
Yeah, the
Their little
little
tank crawler thing.
Yeah.
fortress crawler, yeah.
Am I slappable?
Yes, you
Yes,
pay
you
land.
play the land.
Yeah, you just put a permanent into the field.
Yeah. I was meant to do that. Because
You're doing well now.
I know. I can't even use the excuse that it's late. It's not even late.
And it was during your
It's not.
last turn.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I see. Definitely slappable then.
And you will be slappable next turn.
Yes. That's fine.
Yeah, we can't slap unit right now.
Oh, sorry, I needed to mill 3 cards.
Misplay.
It's alright.
Can we have a misplay in chat, please?
Leeches is in the graveyard now. The one card that gets rid of poison counters.
Any graveyard recursion in the deck?
Loads.
I'm going to tap these 4, play my commander.
There's like nothing that
Actually, two.
most of them permanents.
Because they
Recast that commander.
Yeah.
Last one, look.
Yeah.
Last one less, yeah.
Yep.
I will tap this Myr token to scry 1 and draw a card. I will scry 1.
In response.
Yep.
Swords, your commander.
How much mana do you have?
None.
I'll tap a blue. And I will spell pierce your swords.
Interaction. You chose to leave that on top, or did you just put it back because you had to do the...
Well, I was halfway through scrying.
That would still happen. Because it was your commander I was affecting anyway.
I'll keep it on top and then I will draw it. I will go to combat.
I will double the power toughness of all my creatures.
Yes, you will. I will untap each mirror I control.
I've got enough land and a token generator now.
Play nothing and just create tokens in everybody else's turns.
Yeah.
Or in somebody else's turn.
Yeah. I've already misplayed anyway because this thing that doesn't really do much did a thing when my bear died.
Ah, I should have done the thing.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
Is it a May?
No.
Then do it.
Whenever a creature you control dies, scry one and put an oil counter on.
Oh yeah, but you've already done things.
Yeah.
You milled.
Exactly.
But you'd have milled before.
I would mill before.
You
So
can still
technically
scry.
that scry the thing, but I'm not going to because, you know,
I'm going to tap this copper.
it's my fault for missing my trigger.
You are responsible for your own triggers. That is the rules.
for a gold mirror.
But the rules.
It looks.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That's
look
the
gold.
tappy for white.
Yeah, it doesn't look gold though.
He doesn't. Right. Then.
Why isn't he made out of white gold? How
I'll
many
tap-
carrots is he? Can we scrap him through?
Let's see.
We buy any gold?
Cash for Myrs.
4. Boy. For a Myr turbine.
Oh.
It's back.
Oh.
It's back, everyone.
I don't like that.
No, nor do I. But I can't do anything about it, so...
When I get to a
Here we
parade, you not a parade, Vandal Blast.
Vandal blast. My
Yeah.
life is over because
Yeah.
even my lands die.
I'll Vandal Blast you, my mono
Yeah.
black deck.
You will.
There's no red at this table. You're,
Oh yeah.
you're fairly
Yeah,
safe.
true. I forgot that.
You're the
Right.
only red at this table.
True.
I doubt you're running Vandal Blast.
I am not. Surprisingly.
So if you were, although but it's still opponents anyway. Actually,
It is
Uh,
opponents, I
yeah,
believe,
so you'd be fine.
He'd be
Oh yeah,
fine.
true. I'll pass the turn there.
So when we're building it for our Myr Ball deck,
everybody's
Um,
really-
everybody's
tap.
got Vandal Blast.
And you have to cast
Draw.
it as you draw it.
I am slappable.
Yay!
because you're 5 colours, you can tutor it up quite easily as well. And all the cheaters think you've effectively got 7 copies of Vandal Blast in your deck.
Pollen Bright Druid.
Mm-hmm.
On ETB, I will proliferate both your poison counters.
That's my one for turn.
That is your one for turn.
2.
Realistically now, though, the only way I'm going to be getting these poison counters is proliferation.
Is that from per player
No,
or just
per turn.
per turn?
So when it comes to my turn, you can do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then when it's your turn, you can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
no, I was curious. Whether it was per
4 for
player.
brawn. 3/3 trample, and if it's in my graveyard and I control a forest, all my creatures can trample.
Green anger.
Yes.
Or the
Or a green wonder.
yeah. What's the
I don't know what the white or black one are.
is?
White one, no.
Envy and Sleepy.
The black one gives Swamp Walk, and I want to say it's called Filth, but
Filth. You filthy.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to move to combat.
Double up the power and toughness.
I'm sure
toughness of
chat
my
will tell me that I'm wrong.
Things will be doubled.
So you currently have an 8, 12, 14, 14,
a 2, 2, and a 6, 6. I am just going to P said T.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I will untap. Draw.
How many untapped mirrors have you got, Carl?
5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Tap 4 to tap this to create a bear.
You got the draw bear,
Why draw when I have?
but then we can't comment on your bear skills. I can't tell you it looks like a narwhal.
It looks exactly like this narwhal here. Look at what I just drew.
Bar.
But it's a token permanent, so
Not slappable.
not slappable
Yet.
yet.
I need a copy of that for Wreath the Redeemed.
Yeah.
Use use reach just to double all my tokens and do nothing else.
Yeah. You're going to spend your time building your board up.
I should put this in squirrels. Just make squirrels left, right, centre. Right. We'll move to combat.
Chris doubles his powers.
He does.
I do. Crap, I didn't realise how cheap it had gone all of a sudden.
It's like 10p, yeah.
Well, for the full art version, it's like 80p.
Dropped in
I'll
price.
tap one
The remastered preprint was good for it.
to sacrifice this to blow up your command.
You guys.
He has a response?
Now,
We'll respond.
Yeah.
He does.
because a creature of mine died, I get to scry one and put an oil counter on Wellspring. We'll keep you on top.
Bollocks. Let's make him milk.
I already have to mill. No, I had to mill from that.
Yeah.
Sorry, so that's already milled. That's the champion of Lampholt.
And then
So
you
that-
describe.
And then I scry. Yeah, we'll still keep you on top.
Not as good as champion.
Not as good, but... no, we'll put it on the bottom. That's fine.
No.
You made me get in my own mind. No one makes me think my own thoughts.
Avoid it where possible.
We will then... In combat. You've got 1, 2, 3 mirrors, 4 mirrors. What are they?
1-1.
Uh-huh.
1-1.
Uh-huh.
1-1.
Uh-huh.
2-2.
Okay.
Oh, you ruined it with that 2-2.
No, no.
We'll swing a 10-10 and a 4-4.
I will tap this for a 1-1 mid.
Mm-hmm.
I will block one of each.
They both die.
They both die.
Hideously.
Yeah, they're scrapped now.
I will then pass the turn. Still ineligible to be slapped.
Untap. Draw a card. That's a thing, isn't it?
Choo choo.
I'm going to pass the 10.
You are
That means that you are ineligible to be slapped.
This is correct.
I will untap. I will draw.
I mean, between us, we can just clear his board.
I will pass the turn.
Doesn't look like Chris is attacking either.
I will untap.
Junior upkeep.
Yes.
That's the thing. Cast in other people's turns.
He's got a Shimmer Mirror. He can do all the things he likes.
I can. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast my commander.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because of the reduction.
Yep, because it costs one less. I will then. Yep, that's all.
Cry a little on the inside.
Yeah.
May I draw now?
Yep.
I will draw. Well, you're a fat lot of good, aren't you?
It's a bit harsh.
Well, he is.
I like it.
I'm going to play it because, yes, it makes me slappable, but you'll also then see why he's a fat lot of good.
I mean, you're slappable, but you also have
5.
massive blockers.
For Keeper of the Fables. Because I can't swing at anybody, because nobody's slappable.
He sticks around for more than one turn, though.
Well, he does.
So you might be able to swing in the future.
I might have to, yeah.
He can
But
get-
currently, he doesn't do me.
Whenever
an
one or
awful
more
lot of work.
non-human creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Do you know who he reminds me of? There was a friendly lion called Parsley.
Go on.
I can't remember the rest of the rhyme now. But yeah, the herb garden. That's what he reminds me of.
The herb guard.
The herb garden. There's a very friendly
do
lion.
not
I
pronounce
feel
the-
like I may as well do this now anyway, so I'll pay 3 from the seductive Spore Singer. Proliferating
Yep.
both of your poison counters because there's no point giving something +2/+2 and vigilance until end of turn because I can't do fucking anything with it.
I'll go to 3.
Guess I just pass the turn.
Cool. Oh, untap.
I'm going to just keep passing the 10 till I find my enchantment removal. There is one.
I would say me too, but I do not have one.
But you can do stuff on other turns.
True.
Yeah, I feel like we need to make that Shimmermere disappear, don't we?
No.
I can barely see it. It's shimmering.
Right, okay.
You need to get foil Shimmermere. All Shimmermere should be foil.
They should.
We'll tap 4.
Maybe I'll get a playset. Given my head's a foil price for a foils only game.
Tap that to
And they're not now, because now they'll be
What?
fucking immense, won't they, because of this.
Yeah.
2,
They were pennies.
3, damn!
Hey, the Forgotten Ancient's not coming out this turn.
Good.
We will then
And
move to combat, doubling up all the
Yeah.
yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And then we'll just
it's only Chris, you can swing it.
pass the turn.
No?
He doesn't want to swing at me.
I don't want to swing a 10-10 into his 14-14.
Oh,
Ineligible to be attacked.
yeah.
Not slappable.
Not
That's what you need to do. You need to make up tokens. Just say not
Slappable
slappable
and not slappable.
not. Just need a little flip one. Slappable, not slappable. That's it. Right 4 up. I'm on a board.
I'll just do the not slappables. No slappy slappy.
I'm going to pay 2.
Do not.
And I'm going to equip the Stoneforge Masterwork to this Corset
What's the Stoneforge?
2010.
Stoneforge do again.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it.
So it's got an extra +3/+3.
So
Yeah.
permanent hasn't entered the battlefield under
No.
your
Nope.
control this turn.
And then I'm going to pass the turn. Well, I'm going to go through combat and pass the turn.
Double all my powers and toughness to intercept.
Slapping not allowed.
At the end of your turn, boom. I'm going to tap.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, which is the beginning of his turn.
Pretty much. I'm going to tap these 2, and because artifacts cost 1 less, I will cast Myr Galvanizer, giving me a Myr token. I will then tap the Myr Turbine, tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Myrs to go and search for a Myr. Half my cards are upside down.
Yeah, that was me, sorry. I say sorry, it was intentional.
He's a bit of a wascally one. That's,
They're all upside down. Okay.
You've
if
shuffled
they're all
it-
upside down, then maybe it's just because you picked them up the wrong way.
yeah, you've shuffled a number of times since then. In fact, you mulliganed
have.
after I did it.
Yeah. I didn't even notice either.
So good luck.
So, yeah, they are proper.
Is that one of your weird forests? Would you like to swap that for that one now
let's
as
do
we're...
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it
got-
makes
you
no
got
odds
some time.
to our current board states.
Forest swapping.
I can think of worse things to swap.
Communicable diseases.
Communicable diseases. Can you communicate the disease to me?
Yes.
It looks like we're getting a third Brago deck in store.
Or at least a deck that's got Brago in it.
Or potentially a deck that's got Brago in it, but yeah.
Curtis.
Okay,
Oh,
just
is he
asking about
going-
Brago.
For Brago, or
He was asking a
put
question.
Brago in something
I think
else?
he's putting Brago in something else.
Just trying to think of what he's just built.
I will find Plague Myr. It's a 1/1 with Infect.
Oh,
And he looks really cool actually, so take a look.
And it's in foil.
And it's in foil.
All things point to cool.
I mean, look at him.
He is pretty cool.
Thanks. The game day promo,
Nice.
which makes him even cooler.
unlikely, but Ryan Pancoast, if you are watching, good job.
Just in case.
You shouldn't try and engage the people who aren't wanting to talk, Boom. It's very bad etiquette.
Ah, sorry, Ryan.
Though I have just told Curtis that he needs to, watch the stream and then we can tell him these things.
Yes. He would get the answers to his
This will
questions
come in.
live.
I will then go to my turn.
With
After
a
30
minor
second wait.
delay. Oh wait, this is still your end. That was still your end.
was
That was all in my
Ian's
end
step.
Yeah.
I will untap.
Oh yeah, because you messed up his library. That's what it was.
More clean, please.
No. I will draw. I will pass the turn.
Yes, Curtis, you're not watching, but you can
I will
stack your venture triggers.
untap.
Well, you can stack your triggers to go to venture. The ability that you venture into each of the things would have to resolve before you do your next venture. But you're not watching, so it doesn't actually matter.
Could be
Untappy, tappy
lurking.
stuff,
I do
and
have
you've got
some.
I downed
turbine-y
it.
stuff.
Yeah, all the
Um,
instant speed.
I feel like I still need to make myself slappable by playing a Rex Sage.
Cool. I'm going to have a lot of responses to that.
What do we think? The turbine or the thing that lets him up tap an additional time? Destroy one
I would
artifact or
say
enchantment.
Arborea.
That's actually
I
not a
kind
bad
of
shout.
agree. I kind of agree.
That's actually not a bad shout. Let's go with Arborea. I kind of forgot about that over there. I was looking at the horde of Myrs appearing again.
Just my choice if you can
Yeah,
ask the
no,
table.
we'll go Arborea.
Destroyed or exile?
Destroyed.
These are no longer in play.
This is what I get
I could-
for
People are now slappable.
Everybody is slapping.
Everybody's
being
slappable.
nice to people, but hey,
Everybody's slappable. So,
just try to do something nice for people.
I will move to combat.
I was enjoying not being slappable for a while. I should have left it around. Going to give me a chance to
I am going to swing.
swing.
All of your big boys.
The Titan. Brawn. And the Adaptive Spore Singer are going to go out.
Mhm.
Titan is going to go this way.
Mm.
Brawn is going to go this way.
Yep.
Adaptive Spore Singer is going that way. So you've got a 14/14 trample, a 4/4 with vigilance, and a 6/6 with trample.
Any death triggers on the 4/4?
Had an ETB and that was it.
I'll respond.
Okay, so before blockers are declared, Karl has a response.
Yep.
On declaration of attacks.
I'm going to tap my Myr turbine, and then tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. And I'm going to go search for a Myr. I know exactly the one.
Battlesphere?
Nah.
No?
Myr is Superion, so 5, 6. Other Myr I control get +1/+1 though.
I mean,
Sweet.
also quite key.
It is a 6.
So they're all getting 2 +1/+1s.
No, so
Does-
this is +1/+1.
Oh.
I was just
Yeah,
Oh,
it
so
comes in as a
it's
6.
6/7.
Oh.
it's a 6/7.
Yep.
It will block your 6/6.
That's fine because I want him in the graveyard anyway. Because he now gives all my other creatures trample once.
Well,
Well, not
once-
this turn,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
following turn. So you got the 14/14
Yeah, I'm
trample.
trying to decide if I want to.
And I've got the
Just
4/4.
get
And
rid
a
of it.
4/4. Just a little 4/4. I just want to draw cards, hence why it's just a 4/4.
I'm going to block your 14/14 trample with 14 of my own power and toughness.
Yes.
I'm going to put my big boy rat at your 4/4.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 3 triggers.
So that will die
Trigger
because he's
what?
more than bigger than.
He is more than bigger
And
than.
he will die, including both of yours,
Keep
all
it
of
up.
yours. But it does get rid of that horrible Primeval Protector though.
It also gets rid of
Great
his
in that deck.
doubling up
Yeah.
all of his.
Yeah,
No, that's what doubles up mine. My
Oh.
commander.
Foil.
He
Yeah,
was just
really
the big
nice
boy
artwork
that
as
kept
well.
getting
But
my
But
commander
still,
doubles
it's
up.
a 14/14 that's off the board.
Um,
I'll tell you what I do have. I have the 0 cost meter in that printing, not in foil.
0 cost.
I will then pay
Yeah, I'm sure it's
in my
in there.
second main. I will
Memnite.
pay
Yeah.
4
Memnite's a mirror, isn't it?
to cast Fresh Meat
So.
to create a 3/3
Response.
green beast.
Let's have a look.
Tap, tap, remove.
No, it's construct. You're right.
Mm.
'Cause he comes in that.
Create
in
a
that
3/3
printing.
green
Yeah.
beast for a token for
Yeah.
each creature
You'd be
put into the
free.
graveyard from the battlefield.
If you
But
want
into
to
my
be.
graveyard from the battlefield, which
If
was
he
3.
was-
If you
So I
was-
get 3
Right,
3/3 beasts. I don't have any beast tokens,
Mhm.
and my drawing is appalling. But I will. I'm just going to write beast and 3/3.
Oh, you beast.
And
Moonseal for me is the other one I quite like. I used to use that quite a lot.
When he dies, you add a
That one
colours,
there.
Yeah.
Cost
And
colours. Yeah, I don't really have a
I will then
sacrifice
just
thing.
pass the turn.
Because there's a Boros commander, when a non-token creature that was equipped dies, it goes back to your hand.
Yeah.
So you just recast it. We keep paying
Yeah.
for himself.
Oh.
Yeah. I was thinking of giving him Myriad.
Oh yeah.
So you just had, what is it, 2?
Yeah. And you get another. You get 3 mana off his deck.
Play up
Seems good.
Boros return. Blade of Cells would probably go quite well on that deck.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. It was under considering.
Blade of Terrors in an ETB deck is just
Yeah.
really good work.
Thing is, they come in tapped, so
They do come in tapped and attacking. Yeah. So yeah, you can't float the mana or
I
anything.
wouldn't untap them either.
No,
So-
because it'd be past that point.
Yeah.
I have an Arborea for my old deck.
Nice.
Thrun, Breaker of Silence. He's a 5/5 troll shaman that can't be countered, has trample, and cannot be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sources your opponents control.
That is interesting.
And as long as it's my turn,
Chris, you've got to deal with that.
indestructible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down to you to deal with that, Chris.
Good luck.
So, because he says nope for anything that I've got.
He does.
Then we will tap 3 to bring in my own Adaptive Spore Singer.
Choosing to
Choosing to proliferate.
sounds good.
So we'll go 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there.
One there?
No.
I think you should.
No.
Make it more exciting.
I'll go to 4.
Then
Mm-hmm.
we will go to combat. Doubling up all of his power
Yep.
doubling. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Play a swamp. Tap 3. Relentless Rats.
You're tapping 3 Relentless Rats.
In a minute, I might be. I'll save that. That's a mean thing to do.
Yes, but you might as well do it.
No, I'll save it and do it later.
Oh.
No, we'll do it now. Yeah, we'll do it now. I'm going to tap 4. Crippling Fear.
Mm-hmm.
I will choose rats as the creature type.
Was it E?
Creatures that are not rats get -3, -3.
Okay.
Creatures that are not rats get -3, -3.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. In response, I'm going to pay 2 to sacrifice both of these to put an indestructible counter on my commander. just going to be represented by this white dice on that.
Sounds good.
And then,
Is it till end of turn, or is it a counter that sticks?
No, just counter, just an
It's a
indestructible
counter.
counter.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I can pay it with 2 Phyrexian mana or 2 forests.
Yeah.
So if they're going to die, I may as well
May as well
use
use
them.
Yeah.
In response, I will.
So this is in response to the counter or
Yeah.
background to responding
while
to
that's
the
on the stack.
Yeah.
Tap this for colourless. Tap this to untap each mirror I control.
Can you? Because you cast that on your last turn, didn't you?
No, that's been around for a few
That's been
turns.
around
Yeah,
for a
that's
couple
what
turns.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it was that
Yeah.
one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
So
No, he brought that in your end step, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it would have been around the beginning of his turn.
I'm wondering whether he's got it.
That's what
I
confused me
think
because
I've
it
got
was.
it, but I don't know if I've got enough.
No, I think you've got it.
Tap Sovereign.
Yeah.
Tap the Vault of Whispers. Tap the Seat of Synod.
Yeah.
I can only do that on my turn, by the way.
Oh, can you? Oh, that's what I thought you were going to do. No, it does say
No.
during your turn.
Tapping those 3 for a Myr Kinsmith, which when it enters, I can search my library for a Myr card, reveal it, and put it into my hand and shuffle. I will get a Myr token, and I'll search for a Myr.
Yeah.
To
More,
his hand.
more fodder. Then he's wondering if you've got enough mana
It's
to
getting
cast
something
it.
to cast
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the particular, yeah.
I know what I need.
Is it another Myr Lord?
It's not. There's only one. Myr entity.
That you're going to copy the Myr Lord?
Well, no, it comes in. It can buff.
Yeah.
It can change the base power,
I don't think I've got enough.
but he needs to be able to cast that, and then he needs to be able to buff them. And I don't know whether he's going to have enough to do it. We
Can't
will have
cast
a
it though, can he? Because it's not an
Not an
artifact,
artifact.
so you can't flash it in.
Oh, I can't.
It is still a mirror.
It's
is,
not.
But it's not
it
an
will
artifact.
be
Yeah,
once it
yeah,
comes in,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
whilst
yeah.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're still searchable,
You
but
can
it's
search
not
something else if you
flashable.
want.
I don't think I've got it.
So I see where you're going with it, but the
Yeah,
lack of artifact in
Yeah.
it means you can't actually play it.
Tell you what.
Have you got any other anthem effects?
Maybe.
On a mirror, because it's a mirror that you say.
It has to be. Yeah. Maybe. That's what I would say. I will say maybe.
It's a challenging game. I like it.
maybe.
This isn't. Yeah.
And this is technically still being searched
Yes.
for potentially.
I'll put it there
Yeah.
on the off chance that you
Yeah.
change your mind and don't have that one.
Is that 3 beasts you've got, Chris, or 6?
It's three threes.
So they would die.
They will die.
But we're waiting.
I was curious whether it's a 6. It's a
No.
it's a 3/3 with 3
Yeah.
plus one
what's
counters
that?
on it, or whether
Yeah.
it's 3/3.
Put it on to combat first and let me keep my peace. So
No,
I can
definitely not.
deal with, you know.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. They can
I'm
sacrifice it to
saving
put,
one of them.
yeah. They can save something.
His commander
Yeah.
probably.
Well,
No, 'cause you
seven-
recast
seven
Commander.
mana- Well, 7 mana.
Well,
cast
yeah,
he
Commander.
can recast his commander, but that'll be the 3rd time he's had to cast
It
his
will.
commander. So he can
Very
cast it with an extra
expensive.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Be casting it for a ridiculous amount, of 8 or whatever it is.
Hey, I'm still proud of that time we got Curtis to have
This
to
will go
cast
to
a
my
0
hand.
cost for
Yeah.
12 mana.
Tap the Plague Mirror for a Myr Scrapling.
Sacrificing it immediately.
Sacrifice the Myr Scrapling to put a +1/+1 counter on my commander. Putting it at 4/4. Is it -3, -3?
Well,
3/3. So when that dies,
That's
Yeah,
right.
it
it'll
gets
drop to
-3 to
3.
the end of turn, it will still
So it
die.
will still die from all of this.
I made a token.
Are you sure you want to do it? Yeah, there's not that else you can do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go fill up my graveyard, to be honest. Tap these two
Building a
for
board
common
state to, yeah.
mirror. Making a Myr token. I'm gonna tap this mirror under here somewhere that's enchanted, scry 1 and draw a card. Oh.
Oh!
I can't.
Is it
Are
Metallic
you,
Rebuke?
wishing you'd done that sooner?
Yeah.
Well, no, because he said he'd shuffled it before, so.
I will put that to the bottom. I will then draw.
Metallic Rebuke?
I will tap 2.
He's doing a lot of things.
Lead in there.
He's turning a lot of cards.
Give me another token.
Making all these mere tokens that I'm not going to do an awful lot
Do you
with.
have something when an artifact hits your graveyard, you do something.
Yes.
Is it out? No.
No.
Can you find it?
Yes.
Can you cast it?
No.
No.
No. Everything dies.
That doesn't.
It doesn't. It
Right,
doesn't.
so-
It doesn't.
Well, yeah, result. So
You could have put your +1 on that. I'm quite happy to let you.
I just
retcon that.
have this die,
I had the beast's
I
die.
made my mistake. I'm standing with it.
and I get a counter and scry.
These will go to the graveyard. My commander will go there. Which
Oh,
now
this-
costs 6 land more.
And all your mirrors will.
And all my minions will die.
Bye bye.
I tried.
It was a valiant effort.
It was.
Cool.
I mean, I've never seen somebody build a board state to lose a board state.
I gotta make all these beers just
It is in 5 colour. I mean, all you have to do is what,
There was a reason for it.
Man of the
I
Dread
was-
Horde,
I was-
whatever it is,
yeah.
and just
I was
bring
saying
everything back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in black, so you've got things like is it Living Death?
Yeah.
Gonna go to combat. So, Chris, your things become swole.
Yep. So it's an 8-12 and a 8-10.
No, because it's still got -3.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yes.
It's an 8/6 indestructible.
Yes.
Yeah.
An 8-9 indestructible.
And a 5-10.
And a 5-7 indestructible.
Oh, it's -2 -3. Yeah, 5-7. Yeah. But that's not indestructible. Okay. These are currently. This one came in this turn, and therefore cannot attack. These are currently.
Stringable.
1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 6 6s, 7
Rob says Thursday.
6s. They're all 7 6s.
Yep.
Apart from this one, which is
More.
another 4 on top. So yeah, 11, 10.
No, it's 9:33.
So I'm going to swing the 11-10 at Chris,
Okay.
I think.
Might as well.
Yeah. Commander's not out yet though, so none of you getting toxic. I'll swing. One at Carl, one at Fluffy. Leave the other 2 up.
How big is it?
7 6s.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Does it have trample? You're the one that's coming at me.
No, it does not.
I'll block my indestructible commander then.
Cool.
29.
Which is only an 8 damage going back at it.
It is.
Do you know what's really annoying? So that's an indestructible counter, so he can proliferate it.
Yeah.
You could proliferate it. He could. Yeah, anybody could proliferate it for him.
Don't think I will.
Why not?
And I will pass the turn.
Hold on, tap. I feel like I've just had a turn. Interesting. I will play a Tarnished Citadel. I will not tap 8.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm
It is what, 9 for your commander?
Yeah.
9. Yeah,
9,
minus
but cost
1.
reduction down to
Oh,
8,
yeah.
so he can do it.
I can do it.
I don't want
Chooses
to
not
though.
to.
Choosing not to. I'll tap my Myr Turbine for a Myr token, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Well done.
What?
Tap
Oh, I've got
4 for
I
a
haven't got one. Have you got one covered?
Yeah.
Tangle
Nice.
Weave armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a living weapon, so it makes
Yeah.
me a Gurm. technically is a 0/0, but with the armour on, he
Yeah.
gets +X, where X is greatest amount of value amongst commanders.
Which is 7.
So he is a 7/7.
But you could then put that on your commander to make your commander a
Big old boy.
11,
11/11.
which would
but
then make it a
it's doubled.
22. And it has trample because he has his
Yes.
whatever the green anger is.
Yeah. Brawn. I am
Prawn.
going to go to combat.
Cool. Doubling up your
Yep.
commander to an 8.
8,
12.
8, 12 and an 8, 10.
Yeah.
Those two are going sideways. He's going that way, he's going that way. Both with trample. Both 8 damage going through.
Right.
Take 8. I will take the 8.
That is command damage, and because 2 non-humans dealt damage to 2 separate players, I had to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
What did I draw? These things. How much mana do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this thing do again?
Things.
Has indestructible. Can't. I don't know whether I'm that worried about that, if I'm completely honest.
You're just the only one who can deal with it.
But I am the only one. Who can do it.
Although I suppose Cal could do something with it if he's got green
has he
stuff. But he
got?
did say earlier that he doesn't run a lot of green stuff.
It literally is just it can't be targeted by it's
Anything
a
but
5/5
green.
trample
Got ya.
and it's indestructible.
It's pro
on one turn.
everything. Yeah. Pro
Pay
everything.
green,
It's not
to
green.
bushwhack,
Fair enough.
have a commander, fight, throw.
Okay.
Because that works.
Does.
Cool. In response, I'm going to exile my commander to the command zone. When this enters the graveyard, it then goes back to the battlefield under my control.
Fair enough. I tried.
Seems good though.
And then I will just have to pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw.
What do we think in chat, guys? Second game, vastly different to the first.
Tap 4.
Well, I think the first game I made an obvious enemy of Karl by the amount of proliferation I was doing
I
early on.
believe
Up to
it's
7
pronounced
points.
Karl.
Just like that.
Recast my commander. Play land for turn in the form of a myriad landscape. Tap 3. To bring out the Atraxas Skitterfang. 3 oil counters on it. Hyena Umbra.
Targeting.
Thrun.
Mm-hmm.
Seems good. So now try and get rid of it twice.
Exile worked fine on it.
Well, yeah, but you know, green isn't notorious for having much exile removal in it.
If any, I don't think.
Double removal
not.
works.
Yeah.
Double. We will then
Will you though?
go to combat.
Doubles the power and toughness of all my creatures. 2 of them it doesn't really matter because they're currently tapped.
Boom.
Yes.
Take a 6/6 trample first strike. Indestructible. Pro green. Pro everything but green.
Yep. Seems good.
Pass the turn.
Untap. I'm more worried about Chris's board. They are big old creatures that just keep on getting bigger.
They just keep
Four
on keeping on.
Play a swamp. Swamp. Pay 3 for a Skull of Ramos. It taps a black, or I can sacrifice it and add a black.
Sergio Ramos?
No.
Do you even know who that is?
No.
He's foosball.
That is the wrong sport.
He gets strapped to a pole and swung side to side.
I'd actually love to do that. Those places you can go
So
and
we
do that
did,
where
we
you
did
do.
we did a stag do for a friend, and it was basically everybody gets strapped to a pole. And then you got to run side to side. Which is rather fun when you are with me, because you're just going in the direction I want to go.
You will go where I say.
Pay 3 for Carymonics. They do inflatable, life-size foosball where you Velcro strapped to the pole.
Why did I get this feeling like this might hurt?
Yeah, same.
I'm going to pay 2 and cast Pax Disdain.
Which does.
Choose a creature type. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each permanent of the chosen type. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats.
So you're choosing rats, I assume.
I am choosing rats.
And then you need to choose a target creature.
And that's what I'm worried about.
Just read this. Sorry.
You may.
Target creatures -1 turn for each permanent of chosen type. Okay.
Interesting.
So something's getting -6/-6.
Something's getting -6/-6.
Besides that.
Besides that.
Yeah.
This commander.
That's my original target. I'm trying to decide.
Because
but it still
-6
is.
gets past the indestructible.
It does, and it's the only way I've got of getting past the indestructible.
Yeah.
How much land have you got, Chris?
I'm only saying that because somebody.
Oh no, in total. Is he recastable next
1, 2,
turn?
3,
Yes.
4, 5, 9.
Yeah,
So he is
he's coming out next turn. That's fine then. That doesn't bother me too much. Doesn't feel like I'm hitting you in the nuts quite so much if he's coming out next turn.
That and somebody got rid of my Arborea.
So yeah, we'll choose your commander, Chris.
Okay, in response, I'm going to pay 3 to Blinding Fog. Prevent all damage will be dealt this turn, and creatures I control have hexproof
Not
until end
damage,
of
is
turn.
it? It's just
No,
-6.
No,
It's a
but I
hexproof,
hexproof.
yeah,
He now can't
hexproof
target. It's more the hexproof,
yeah.
and it's going to stop him swinging out with all those rats now because
The
it's
target fizzles.
it's pointless him swinging.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he was going to swing first before I played that, but
No. I'm fine. Chris has any other handful of fogs
Are
in
you
the
fine?
deck.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, we're getting the fog out of his deck.
hey, I have 1 mana open and 1 card in hand.
He's been saving the fogs, I'm
He
sure,
could have
for,
the original fog.
for Rat King coming out, but that's fine. Yeah, I've got nothing for that. Oh, I would have had an ETB trigger off Carymonics, actually.
Would you?
Yeah. It's not going to make any difference. I will choose not to show you any rats.
Good choice.
And then put these on. Yeah, but that's all combat damage, so no point me going into combat. I'll
When
save
you move to
blockers.
combat, I
Well,
double
yeah.
do my
No,
thing.
no declaring of combat. But yeah, well, and then pass the turn.
I will untap.
Ooh.
I will draw.
We shall deal with his.
We shall deal with him insulators.
Yes. He's a little bit more swole now as well.
So, gonna be there on Tuesday?
I'm going to be there on Tuesday.
Play a chivalry.
What about you, Carl?
Yes, absolutely.
Duck?
I'll bring
Are
Slicer.
they planning to be?
I'll bring Corona.
We'll have a.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Oh, I won't bring Corona.
It's spelled with a K.
It is.
Oh, we'll let you off then.
Corona.
Yeah, I'll be bringing coronavirus on
I will
Tuesday.
be bringing my bag of goodies and decide what I play depending on who I'm playing.
Someone's got a go deck at Candlekeep as well.
Yeah. That's,
Stump jumper.
Yeah.
yeah, there's also a guy who played on Saturday, Alex. He's got about 3 goat decks.
We could do 4 go decks.
Yeah, I reckon so.
For
Stump jumper.
For some chaos.
If you come in Tuesday, bring your goat deck. And acknowledge that you've heard this in chat so that we know it's happening. Thank you.
Now wait for the pause.
Yes.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm probably going to take the now slightly improved Nib Mizzet.
I'm also going to make a pauper deck. Try
I
and get-
hear you now have 5 pauper decks.
I've got 4.5. One of them's still not properly built.
One of them still half.
Yeah, another one of them's still half of this. But it's actually got some more infect support from the new set into the pauper rats deck.
The talk's toxic.
Yeah. Well, just some
And
proliferate and
yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah,
And just-
tap
I do like the fact that the proliferate, a lot more proliferate. 'Cause there
Yeah,
was a
man,
bit
so-
here and there. But,
Vraska's form's pretty good
mm.
in pauper. Give him a poison counter.
I will tap the Myr turbine for a minute.
I'm guessing Stump Jumper's not there. He's not listening to me.
Oh well. You can always send him a Discord message.
No.
I refuse.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
I haven't told him I'm not going to be there on Thursday.
I
I keep meaning to do that.
untap
You're not going to be
Everything.
there on Thursday.
and
Why
draw.
not?
Going to Scotland.
Oh, it's your. Oh no.
Play land for turn.
Why are you going to Scotland?
It's my other half's granddad's funeral.
Ah, yes. Makes sense.
Not on the Thursday, but later in the week.
That, yeah.
What
It's a bit of a
to
long
do?
day trip. It's not
Yes.
like us Americans who will go and eat in a restaurant that's like 6 hours away. I think one of our greatest road trip moments is so my grandparents
Pay
had a
for-
summer home in Florida.
To equip
Oh.
that over to him.
So it's now +7/+7.
Yes.
I have no response.
No, I'm
Move to
Other than-
combat,
Oh.
doubling all their powers,
Mm.
because that's the thing that they do.
And toughness.
And toughness, yes. Same as last time, both with trample. So this is a 22/22 with trample.
I'm dead.
That was the plan. I'm not coming last this game. You can only swallow up 5 of it, meaning 17 gets through with 8 command damage already.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got an 8-10 trample coming your way. I do get to draw a card from the commander hitting.
I have no way of saving you.
Oh,
I dealt with this.
I didn't expect to be saved.
I'll take 8.
And I will draw for that as well then.
Yeah.
What did I draw?
Anyway,
He's definitely got another fog now.
Pay 1 for an arboreal grazer.
Because he's leaving himself very
Playing
negative.
another land for turn.
He's got a fog in hand.
Yeah,
We need to threaten that fog out.
we do.
You're not fog. You're
The only
more
way to
of
do
a
that is to
mist.
swing.
True. Only one way to swing.
I will pass the turn.
Untap the lands and the rocks that I've got. And draw a card.
Anyway, continuing my story about trips and road trips in America. Grandparents used to have a condo down in Florida. so
Interrupting your story,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast a Septic Mats. Carry on.
And we went down, we were driving down and we stopped at a diner to go and have lunch. And me and my brother, who were playing a game of battleships in the back of the car, just put our battleships at the back window of the car and came back to a melted battleships. Not that it gets that hot in Florida.
Yeah.
I will rub that back as
And you
it
get
is
to
now.
use
at the
Joya's
moment.
alligators as speed bumps. Always check the swimming pool before getting into said swimming pool for gators.
Yes.
Just saying, dude. He's on 2 poison.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, which helps septic rats out, but
Well, everything's got toxic,
Yeah.
and he's only got one.
yeah,
blocker.
but septic rat gets bigger if he's
Yeah, but
if
he's only got
poisoned.
one. He's only got
But it
one
came in
blocker.
this turn.
No, he's got infect as well. Lovely stuff.
It's got infect and it gets bigger if he's got poison, and it only came in this turn, so it's not eligible for shenanigans.
And eligible.
So, I was doing some maths. They are 7 6s. That's a 13 12. And that becomes a 0 6.
It does.
You've got a 5 6, a 2 2, and some chunky boys.
I got 2 2 1 1 1 1 5 6. 4 creatures.
And 4 poison counts over here.
And 4 poison counters.
Yeah, at the moment I feel like I can deal with this, but not for long. It gets out of hand quickly.
I'm on 1 card in hand,
Which
and
is-
I don't have the ability to go searching for more either.
Which is fog.
If it's fog.
It is fog. He wouldn't have swung out. He pulled a Boreal Grazer off the top when he drew those 2 cards, and there's no way he left himself open with the Rat King on the board if he didn't already have fog.
Some mind games.
And we'll prove this because we're going to send 2 rats, just the 2, at Chris.
So they are 7 7s.
7
with
6s.
7 6s with
Toxic
Toxic
1.
toxic 1.
Yeah.
I will block 1 with a Grazer.
Yeah.
And take a poison counter and 7 damage.
Holding it up. Okay. That's fine. He can do that. Because he's just going to chip it down slowly. I will pass the turn there and leave Karl to deal with the problem.
Excellent.
So these 1 1s and 2 2s.
Yes.
He's got 5 6.
Got 5 6.
He can
He
do
has got
things.
5 6.
He's open now.
Yeah.
Karl, open.
Yeah. I will untap.
He's
I will draw.
just absolutely open.
Absolutely open. I will play a Survivor's Encampment, which is the same as the other one.
No, it's not. It's a desert.
Because it's not, it's a desert.
We discussed this
I
earlier.
knew
Karl.
that was coming. Let's help everyone out a little bit.
Keep him busy, Bruno. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay.
Anybody want a drink?
Good, thank you.
Go on then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tap the Soul Ring, and I'll play a Myr Custodian.
What does he do?
When he enters the battlefield, scry 2, then each opponent may scry 1. That's
Okay.
it.
Well, wow.
I'll call
On,
that.
like that.
on cast, I get a Myr.
I will leave that on the top.
I'm going to scry 2.
6 6. What's he? What is he now?
He's an 11 6.
I was
Sorry, no, he's an 11 17.
I'm scrying 1 to the top.
So he doubles to 22.
No. He's an 11 13, sorry. Yeah, then he doubles to 22 26. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put that.
And
On
he has trample because of brawn in.
Yeah.
Brave.
I'll put that on the bottom.
I scry 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
I left mine on top.
I will then. Try to remember what Myrs I've got left in my deck, because I don't think it's many. I'll tap the Myr Turbine,
Tap in the 5.
tap in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Search for a Myr.
Not dead yet?
No, I will be when Chris swings his commander at me.
You have blockers.
I do.
So you can swallow
Tap.
enough of it to not die to command damage.
I can.
That turn.
But I
That
need the crack back. I'll do something. Find the black dog.
Hello, darkness.
Mirror Entity, which is a Myr.
Ah, the one you nearly put in your hand before. It is a Myr, but
It's a
it
Myr.
is not an artifact, as we
Yeah.
discussed.
If you squint, it's a Myr. Mirror entity.
Oh, never saw it coming.
Nobody saw that coming.
Surprise!
I will go to combat.
Yeah.
Untap all mirrors I control.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 into mirror entity, giving all my creatures base power and toughness 5/5.
Yep.
And gain all creature types to end of turn.
Nice. Your mere superior is no longer as dangerous as he was.
True.
Marginal difference.
Yeah.
34.
Yeah. Chris, I will swing this at you. 5/5 commander.
Yep.
Boone, I will swing this at you.
7/6 is 7/6 is even bigger.
I will not do that. Okay, Chris.
Helping
Yep.
your mind.
I'm going to swing these 3 at you.
3 at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
5/5.
I will take 5 commander damage
Yeah.
and go down to 19.
Okay. Half turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Drop. Oh, didn't know I had that there.
Surprise!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go to combat.
Seems good.
Swing my commander this way.
Oh,
22, 28.
Can it
No.
be blocked? Is it hexproof? Is it
It can be blocked, but it does have trample.
right?
It's a 22.
26, I think we worked out there. Because it was an 11, 13.
11, 13.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
22, 26.
22, 26. Indestructible trample.
You've got what, 3 that can block, 4 that can block.
Well, I will tap this. I will tap this to add a white. And I will dispatch your commander. Metalcraft, if you control 3 or more artifacts, exile that creature.
Does work.
It does work.
Does,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
otherwise
it does
I'm
work.
dead. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the play.
thanks.
He goes back over there.
Do you win
and
out
that
of
drops
it,
off.
or
Maybe.
true?
Maybe.
True.
Not sure. Not sure. It depends what blockers you've got up.
Not many.
And 13 life.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe.
Tap 8 for a Terrestodon.
Mhm.
ETBs, and we destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents for each permanent put into the graveyard this way. Its controller puts a 3/3 green elephant creature token in battlefield.
Non-creature.
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 permanent.
Nice, you can pick lands.
I can pick lands.
It's pretty cool.
Blow up some lands. These are all creatures. These are not creatures.
Yep.
So any of these.
That's going to have to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to have to be another.
Yeah.
Because you tapping and searching is not good.
Not allowed.
Bad card.
And I'm going to do one of my lands and have a 3/3 elephant. So we all get 3/3 elephant.
Cool, can you draw me an elephant,
Can
please?
you
No.
draw me out?
I'm going to write Ellie and do that, and then you can draw your own ones because my drawing is still not good. I'm not sure why I destroyed one of my untapped lands, but hey ho.
Heat of the moment thing.
Yeah. I will just pass the turn there.
Oh, thanks. I love him. Does he have a name?
Brian
Brian
See, mine's called Ellie.
McFadden.
McFadden.
Yeah.
Any particular race?
Yeah, I don't get the reference if there is one.
Well, Brian McFadden is a celebrity.
Oh,
He is,
I
yeah.
see.
He is.
I see.
Pass the
Yes,
turn.
I am passing the turn.
Yeah, he's a singer in one of the annoying boy bands that I don't like.
Right.
But it's a name that always sticks in my head, and I don't know why.
He gave you an elephant called it. What does that say?
Ooh, you've just been raided.
Oh, raided.
Raided with a party of 12.
Oh, thank you very much,
I
Cold
shall
Coffee
draw for
Gaming.
turn.
12. How did the adventures go, Buzz? You joined just after I was mercilessly removed
Three
from my own
creatures,
game.
Chris.
I
Three
am,
creatures.
Yes, but they don't double.
No. But there is 3 of them. I'm going to tap these.
Did you build what you needed to build?
6. 4 rat catcher.
Seems counterintuitive.
He is a 4/4 with fear. He's an ogre rogue. At
Doesn't
the beginning of my upkeep, I may search my library for a rat card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and shuffle. In that order.
Surely your elephant should be running away right now.
No.
Well, they're not mice.
Yeah. Rats is just the right size. I will.
Power generation and satisfactory can get very out of hand.
Yeah, his commander's coming back out next turn. And the doubling of attack is a bugger.
Unless you can kill him before then.
Yeah.
I think you just need to go for it.
What, and then die to the Myrs?
You're on 35. You're on 34 life. You
I
can make a
won't
deal.
I won't swing at you.
Even if I'm the last one left?
I won't
think-
swing at
I won't
you.
say that. I won't say
Boom.
that.
Boone, how about this, yeah? Kill him and I will scoop in my turn, giving you first place.
No. Never want to win that way. Never in a million
Okay, I won't
years
scoop,
wanna
but I
win that
will
way.
not swing at you so you can swing back at me.
Crack back.
How many blockers you got, Carl?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's quite a lot of blockers.
I would be scared as well.
They are all quite tiny though.
It's because Duck didn't want to draw an elephant. Or it's an elephant in a snowstorm.
Yes,
And
it is.
I have 1 untapped mana and 1 card in hand. Just saying.
Rats will die. I don't want rats to die. Makes my rats less potent.
Yeah, that's 2 elephants in the distance. They're really far away.
I'm going to have to... Yeah, that's a problem that I can't deal with an empty hand.
Who says it's coming out next turn?
No, it'd be ridiculous.
It's a
if it
man
didn't.
that you killed.
It would be ridiculous if it didn't. So I'm going to send 5 rats at you, Chris.
5 rats.
I'm also going to send a 3/3 elephant because you gave it to me.
Okay. Sounds fair.
I'm going to send this
And I'm going to
perfect
send...
statue.
How big are the rats?
I'll send the septic rats at you as well.
How big are they all?
So they are all 7 6s.
7 6s.
Yeah, so one of them's going to die to your 9/9.
Yes.
That is currently a 3/3 infect.
A 3/3 infect. I'm going to get
Which
3.
searches, doesn't it?
No,
No, that's on his upkeep. It
Oh,
searches.
no, that's the one. On my
Alright,
upkeep, I
right.
do the searchy
My
thing.
bad.
But that came in this turn, so it can't attack.
Got you.
Or do I? Oh no, I've said it now.
Can't go changing your mind now.
No, I've said it now. Either win or lose.
Don't mind me.
Well, it's because we re-entered. I'm normally
I was, yeah, no.
I'm
it's
surprised
just,
at re-entry quite often.
It's the same offer at you.
Mm-hmm.
If I survive this turn and you
Yeah.
take out Boone in your turn,
Yeah.
or between us we take out Boone, I will scoop and allow you first place with your Myrs. You can take a game with your Myrs.
Do you really want to win like that? You took a game last time
True. It means nothing to it.
without
I'm kidding.
without having to have people scoop on your behalf.
Well,
With
to be
the-
fair, if I have to swing out to take care of him in my
Yeah.
turn, I'm going to be wide open for you to take me out anyway.
Well, same with me though.
And you're only on 13.
I will not
HP.
swing at you
Yeah.
in my turn if you do not swing at me in yours.
Kingmaker.
Deal with the rat problem. We've got a rat infestation over there.
Infestation.
Well, he said he won't swing. He didn't say he won't fog. Or
Great.
lol.
No deal.
Well, I got to it anyway. Moment's pace, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn.
Which can be played again.
I declare no blockers.
Yeah.
Cool. Pass turn.
I will attack.
You could have big balled it and declared all blockers.
I could have done.
Just the alpha move. I will attack.
It's like when Ubel swings at you with his 0-1 just because he wants to assert his dominance.
I've done that a few times with Ornithopter.
I think he's done it with a bop before. What you gonna do, Carl?
Kill someone.
Nice. Seems like a good plan.
Uh,
I have 3 mana open, 2
whoever
creatures.
Whoever I kill, I just die to. So
I did offer not to swing at you in my turn, you know.
You did.
Just throwing that out there.
I will shotgun in an ogre into.
But you know he's not got any fogs now. That's the thing.
Well, he has. He's got Moment's Peace in his graveyard, which has got flashback.
I mean, you could.
But he's got no mana.
True.
You could just not swing at anybody. Keep your blockers up.
True. Where's the fun in that?
Well, that is the thing, to be fair, because you can keep your blockers up, but then me and Boone's got to try and deal with each other because we won't be able
Because
to
I know
get through to you.
he's got Moment's Peace to flashback next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this
For.
a colour.
Ooh.
No, I won't.
No.
I'll tap this for blue. Tap this for red.
Taking it out.
Taking an ouch. Taking this for black. I'll do that before I forget. Down to 10. Tap this for white, and then tap this for the last colour, green.
+3 on all your mirrors.
Yes.
Big
Probably easy just to put a counter at the top of your board with +3
True.
on it, because
True.
at this point all the mirrors
Myr
are
counter.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than
Myr
trying
count.
to find 16 million dice.
True. True.
Yeah, it's only if you put any more mirrors out that you have to then
Yeah.
start accounting for them.
I will then go to combat. I will untap all my
All your
mirrors.
mirrors.
All my 1 mirrors. 2 mirrors.
2 mirrors.
I will then swing an elephant at you, Boone.
How big is your biggest mirror?
5, 6. No, sorry.
It's an 8.
8, 9.
9.
9 now.
Because you can make it unblockable with a rogue's passage.
I can.
So you're sending a 3/3.
Elephant at
Elephant.
you and a. That's it.
Just a 3/3 elephant at me.
Just a 3/3 elephant at you.
How much mana open? 2,
1, 2,
5.
3,
4,
4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll take 3.
The suspicions.
I'll pass 10.
Okay. Untap.
I feel like it's more of a mind game now than anything.
Draw.
Yay! Blood! Are you jazz hands?
I am. That is about as much use as Chocolate Fire Guard at this point.
What's the equip cost on it?
4, but it's +X creates the mana value of commanders I control.
Okay.
So
So it's only good-
completely
yeah.
useless
So
to
you
me.
cast your commander.
I can, but then I can't equip it.
Yeah.
I'll start doing this. 'Cause my team
Look at
Yeah,
everything
because then
he's getting
when you
another
do get
turn.
when you do get some more mirrors out, it's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
What
He's got-
blockers
he's got
have
a
you
shitload of
got
blockers.
over there.
Just the 2, 3/3 and a 4/4.
Tell you what, Chris.
Yep.
I can make something unblockable.
Can you?
I'll of yours.
Well, my Pteranodon would be the obvious option because it's 9/9.
Yeah, but not before it's.
It doesn't have vigilance if he
Not
wants.
before it's been declared as an attacker
attacker,
against Boom.
No.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Because if he does swing out with it, at least you know it's not coming.
I would kind of like to draw some cards.
So would I.
So would I, to be honest.
Not really that fussed.
Have you got anything that would let one damage through from an elephant? Like, oh no, you haven't, because they've all got +3/+3, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they're all.
And
too
he
big.
used the elephant.
I don't really fancy taking 3. So
Well, I was kind of hoping you might have had a 2/2 that you could just take one from it. But okay, I'll move to combat
Torbran, you're all dead.
and declare Pteranodon as a attacker at Boone.
tap 4, including the Rogue's Passage. Make it unblockable.
It's fine. Take 9.
Draws me a card from Keeper of the Fables.
I'm 1 follower away from 60.
You'd
And
have
we
cast
got
your command.
5 out of
I
5
can.
followers.
Well, if you had it
not
done, that would have done
subscribers,
18 to me.
It would have done, but I was just waiting to see what I drew because it might have been relevant.
sorry. Can confirm was not.
No. Having mid-chunky blockers would be a good idea, though, wouldn't it?
I'll pay a green for Caravan's Vigil. Search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into my hand. Check my library. It has Morbid. If a creature died, I put it into the battlefield instead.
Yeah.
Nothing died, so I will just go and find that one because it was the first one I found. into my
Seems
hand.
good.
What, you got a plan for turn?
I have played Land for
You
Turn.
did
That's-
play Land for
I did
Turn,
play
yeah.
Land for Turn.
Because that was what was in your hand to begin with.
It was. I'll pay 4 to equip that onto the Pteranodon. I know it doesn't do anything at this point in time, but I'm not doing anything else with said mana, so I may as well attach it now.
What's the flashback cost?
3.
Yeah. Just checking.
And then I will have to pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep trigger. Go
Go
and
find
find
a
a rat to hand.
Let me guess.
Practical.
Relentless Rat?
No.
What's that one that gives +1/+1 for all other rats?
So I have a number of options. I do have one that just on its ETB gives everybody poison counts.
I'm at 4.
3.
I have one which gives all my rats fear.
That would do it.
It would against Chris, it wouldn't do it against you.
Because they're artifacts.
Artifacts or black.
True. Yeah.
Fear is
So
next to
potentially,
you.
just throwing this out there, on my next turn,
Yeah.
if you don't
Next
swing at
turn.
me, but you make Pteranodon unblockable towards Boone, I can
Yeah.
actually kill him
With your command.
with my
Correct.
commander on
Yeah.
field because he'll become an 16/16, then get doubled up to a 32/32 if he's unblockable.
True.
That's enough.
True.
If I survive that long.
You gotta choose that one just because it's got pretty artwork.
Well, realistically, he's either going to try and take you out, or he's going to try and take me out.
Given you,
Knowing-
given
knowing
you that you're the
full
only
well.
2 players left
Well,
in
yeah.
the game,
Well,
your deduction
yeah.
is amazing.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Come
He's
on,
played
Boone,
this game
swing
before.
for me.
You could take Fluffy out.
I'll build a bit of a board
That would
state.
be outside of the game.
Yeah. What I'm going to do
You know
is
what I meant.
me and Fluffy are going to go get pizza.
You
Um,
know what I meant.
I will put this card to hand. And then badly shuffle this deck. It appears.
I mean, realistically, whichever one he swings for, I can
Yeah.
prevent the damage.
Yeah.
You're 19, Chris.
I am on 19.
Okay.
With 2 blockers.
I don't worry about those.
We don't worry about blockers.
They don't concern me.
I'm trying to work this out in my head, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Because what I can do is swing out at Karl and
Yeah.
force him to block
Yeah.
where all this stuff dies.
Chris can save me, as I made his thing unblockable.
But
then in my turn make it unblockable again, and
Yeah.
then we can fight it out. Which realistically you're probably going to
But
win
if I was
because you
to
have
kill
lots more
Karl-
mirrors.
Yeah.
that means I'm probably tapped out
And he just
open,
died to crit.
and I can just die to Chris.
Decisions.
If you could, feel free to give it an extra shuffle and a cut if you'd like.
Wow, these are very stuck together.
They are
Well
fine.
played.
Interesting game.
We'll
Definitely a
tap
bit different,
5
this one.
Yeah.
for Marrow Nora.
Nice.
So all rats have fear.
Fear has got to be blocked by
Artifact bubble.
Artifact bubble.
black.
And I can tap him, sacrifice a rat, and put X rats onto the battlefield, where X is the number of rats I control.
Yeah.
You have no hand either at this point, no?
No.
So I can't see you sacrificing him at this point.
No, it doesn't sacrifice him. Sacrifice a rat.
Oh, sorry, any rats to put anything from your hand because you.
No.
Not from
It
hand.
makes token
Oh,
rats
token rats.
equal to the
right.
number of rats he has.
Sorry.
This
Yeah.
is where the rat deck gets out of hand.
With rat, him and Rat Colony is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Him and Relentless Rats is nowhere near as
Yeah.
powerful.
Oh, I played
Liam's.
Liam's one
Yeah.
with Rat
Yeah.
Colony, and it does. They just get ridiculous because obviously Rat Colony gives each other rat.
Plus one for each rat on the field.
Plus
yeah.
1 plus
Plus
zero.
one plus
yeah.
zero. Yeah.
That's
But
what make that's
very quickly
balances
you're
it
looking
out.
at like 13 1 rats coming your way.
Especially when they've
With
got
fear.
fear. Yeah.
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 And if you're not playing black or
That's why
artifacts,
the new Rat King will go in the 99 of him.
Yeah.
But it won't replace him at all.
No.
the Marinor is a
The fear and
better.
the just
Yeah.
token generation is just too good.
Yeah. The toxic doesn't necessarily.
The Toxic's a nice little finisher.
The Toxic's a nice thing that when you built a board state of
If you
ridiculously
can get
big
him
rats,
out, if you can get him out,
cast
once
him
you've
and
got
make-
lots of
yeah.
rats. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little addition to make that extra those bits of damage mean
Yeah.
something, but it doesn't matter.
Where you going?
I don't know. Home, I think.
I don't want to play anymore.
Trouble is,
See you later, Iggy.
my issue here is that Karl gets to do his pump thing again
Pump,
With
pump,
their tent.
pump it up.
next turn, and then they become a problem. At the moment, my rats swallow his mirrors,
They do.
but next turn they won't.
They won't.
See what my issue is there, Karl?
I mean, he doesn't even have to do
I see.
a commander thing. Essentially, just throw your mana into mirror
What are
entity.
these now?
7 6s.
7 6s.
Mm-hmm.
I only count 5 of them. Look, I'm not in the game.
Got to keep entertained somehow. Just so you know, I've got 3 mana open and a mirror entity.
If I was to swing at Chris,
Yeah.
Karl, he's gonna fog,
No deal.
which means you can't fog when you swing at him because he'll have already used it and flashed it back.
True. Which was mean.
No, I'm not suggesting you swing out at him.
Yeah.
I'm just suggesting you kill him.
Yeah.
You can still leave some blockers.
Yeah.
My fear doesn't work against you.
Yeah.
It still makes it an interesting game between the two of us.
It does.
However, he does have quite a few more creatures than you currently,
He has more
and
than
you're in
me.
10 life.
No, you've got
Oh,
more than me.
wow.
I've got 7.
You've got 9 on board.
For every
10,
one you
sorry.
cast, you get 2. You get another one on top.
Yeah.
But he
So
has
he's got
his
7 and I've
turbine's gone, so
and
we can't go
I've got
searching.
9, which one cast of a creature you're already level with me. Two mirrors and you're ahead.
You're on 10 because I forgot your elephant.
Oh yeah, Mealy.
Heffalumps and woozles. They're very confusing.
So,
No deal.
no deal. That seems fair. You're on 19, Chris.
I am.
Okay.
With a flashbackable.
Yeah, we'll force that out of his hand. We'll send 3 7 6s at you.
And they have fear, don't they?
And they have fear.
So I'm going to have to flash back the
Yeah.
man's piece. Which then gets exiled.
Forced it out of your hand. I knew it was going to have to happen. I'll tidy this up and put that over there. But then I will pass the turn.
So my original offer still stands. This going at boon after casting my commander.
Yep.
It will leave me.
That's okay.
It will leave me with 3 creatures, with you having currently 7 on 19 life.
Yeah. I will untap. I will draw. Interesting.
I should have thrown my commander at you actually, Carl,
Yeah.
because you killed it.
He wouldn't have killed it because when I fogged, no damage would have been dealt.
So what's the deal? You cast
That's
your
true.
command. You
I cast my commander,
boon.
send the Trestodon at boon, you make it
Kills him.
unblockable,
yeah. Kills
which
him.
will kill him.
And then what?
I will be left with 3 creatures,
Yeah.
not swinging any of them at you,
Yeah.
and you are currently on 7, which you can pump and make quite a bit bigger. So
Yeah.
you're probably going to take me out in your next turn at that point, because I'm not going to have the blockers to. You do your commander thing again. Suddenly you've got a bunch like 7 7s, 8 8s, and this stupidly big thing.
And he fogs again.
I have 1 card in hand, and
And
you know
it's
what
a
it
forest.
is because I went and found it.
Yeah, but you got to draw.
I am going to draw. I do believe the only thing left in there is fog. But there's still
the
about
risk you
there's
take,
still
Carl.
about
It is the
70
risk.
cards
It
there.
is. I'm going to tap this. Tapping this. Adding white. Tapping this for black. Tapping
Mhm.
this. And this for red. Tapping this for green. And tapping this
See your side out for blue.
for blue. Tapping my commander.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. So these all go to 6. I will then go to combat. Untapping all my mirrors. I will then pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll play a Rogue's Passage. Because why not?
See, now that changes a lot of things.
No, you've got to kill him.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I'm going to be dying.
his rogue's passage kills you.
Yeah, it does.
In fact, he could probably kill us both.
Yep.
Don't think I can. Oh, come
See what
on.
you did there, Carl.
No, I can't do you both because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I use the 9 to cast my commander, only leaves me with 2 mana, which means I can't activate
Rogue's
Rogue's
passage.
Passage. And without my commander,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you
Yes.
could just kill Carl.
All good.
cast my commander.
In response.
It's not coming at you. Nothing's coming at you. I'm standing by my original agreement to
Yeah.
take that out.
He's
I'm
still
gonna
going
Take
to
him out.
Tap 2. And I'm going to counterspell it.
You're going to counterspell it. Okay.
No rogue's passage. No commander. I'm liking it so far.
I didn't really think this far ahead though. Because now what do I do?
Yeah. I think neither of us were expecting another turn, so what do we do on it?
Exactly.
Well, one of you is going to have to draw out the.
Yeah.
So we can't raise packages this turn. Stuff has trample, but it is chumpable. It's coming at me.
Terrestodon is going over there.
How big is it now?
It's still just 9/9
Oh,
because my commander
Because it's
didn't.
not-
Oh, because your commander didn't land, yeah.
Do what? No, you can all go at yourself, Ben.
Yeah?
So 9/9, a 4/5, and a 3/3, all with trample.
Okay. We chop the 9/9.
You'll still be taking 6.
Yeah. From the side where I put it into doesn't really make that much difference. But I'm definitely going to throw the elephant under something.
The other elephant.
Maybe. Have them fight each other in the snow.
No, they just go off and make elephant babies. We'll just add a third smaller dot to the distance.
No, it's an elephant crying in the snow.
Either that one's really far away.
It's a beauty spot.
Yeah, so we'll definitely throw that under it. What's the total? 'Cause it's trample anyway, isn't it? So.
Yeah, so 9, 12, 16 in total.
So we're going to take 3 off that, put it to 13. We'll throw 2 more underneath.
Underneath.
No.
Which?
Yes.
Do you have to pay to sack a rat?
You have to tap. So we can't do that till my next
So
upkeep.
2's going under what?
It doesn't really matter. Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah, no, it does.
So the elephants
it's
are,
infect.
elephants are.
Let's say the elephant goes to the elephant. I'll
Yeah.
put the 2 into your 9/9 because it gets -2, doesn't it? Because it's
I
infect.
don't have any -2, but I'll put that on there.
Yeah,
It's got
that's fine.
-2. So there'll still be 7 coming
So
through from that.
That's fine. So I'm blocking 5 of the 16 so far. So I'm taking 11.
Well, no. 5 and 4 is 9. Because you're putting you're taking 2 off of that.
Yeah, with 16 total, he's blocked 2 of it.
Oh no, you have to do the damage in
Yeah.
order to.
So the
Yeah.
7, it's
So
still the
every-
7.
all damage is
Yeah,
dealt
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, that hasn't got the counters
Yeah,
yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna. And at the moment, I'm taking 11.
11.
Put my commander under it.
Under the keeper.
Makes a little difference, but
How big's your commander?
3
3.
puts me down to 8.
It does.
Take the 8.
Take the 8, okay. So he'll get the counters. I'll draw a card from keeper because one of my things hit. Tap 3 because why not to cultivate? Put 1 into play tapped and 1 to hand. Just so you're aware it was a forest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will. I'm not going to be a dick and scoop. I am just going to pass a 10, and I'll await my inevitable demise.
Scooping is not allowed.
I will
Not a
await
fan of
my
You
inevitable
have to play magic.
Yeah.
demise.
Untap. Upkeep trigger on, not on him, Rat Catcher. We will go and get one of
Why I'm
the,
shuffling that is probably going to be completely irrelevant.
we'll get one of the new cards, I think. Which isn't in that. Blight Belly Rat. That'll go to hand. It's a 2/2 with Toxic 1, and when it dies, proliferate. Could you cut me, Fluffy?
I mean, not on stream.
I'll pay 2 to cast that. And then I will draw for turn. We'll pay 5 for my commander. This is open.
I'm open.
You take me out and then probably die to Myr's.
That's what I'm wondering about. How many blockers have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 card.
7 blockers.
Yeah, 7 blockers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's not a blocker.
Yep, my bad. He's not a blocker.
You have 8 creatures. That's 7 blockers.
Yes.
Your elephant can't block anyway.
Coming up?
No. 'cause
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
fair.
And neither can your mirror entity either.
No, it's not enough.
Because that's
to
obviously
do.
Myr, not an Erdvert.
So you've got actually
So
only
you've
got
got
5
5.
blockers.
5, yeah.
And everything's got toxic.
I think you.
Well, all the
Well-
rats have got toxic.
Yeah. I don't think the
But
top sit's relevant.
These two
because
came in
those-
this turn.
Your relentless rats are big enough. If you was to send, well, you'd have to send everything. It'd probably,
He's got 5 blockers,
Yeah.
but if I sent 5 relentless rats at him, he could block all of them.
yeah. How big are they?
7 6s.
7 6s, and most of his are
Yeah, 7.
They're all 7s.
7s, 8s.
Yeah, they haven't got
Yeah.
trample anyway, so
No.
No.
jumping them would be fine.
I suppose the question is, do you want to let Myrs have game 2 or not?
14.
Don't know how I've
They
still
are
got that
big
one.
old boys. I think I just died to Myrs is the problem.
You take me out, you're coming second.
I think I'm coming second either way.
I was going to say, it's, yeah.
Doesn't really matter
Yeah, I
at this
suppose
point.
'cause I've got that.
Even if I don't attack, the outcome's going to be the same.
So I suppose it really
No,
boils
no,
down
it's
to
just-
who do you want to
Yeah.
Yeah.
come
Choo-
second
choo-
to.
Choose someone to win.
I'm going to take Chris out
I thought you
because I
might.
can. I can guarantee that I can do that. I don't
Andy's
think I can
been
guarantee.
saying this entire game that he'll help.
I don't think I can
I'm
guarantee.
fully expecting to be taken
I don't
out.
think I can guarantee taking Carl out is the problem.
The thing is, we both got Rogue's Passage.
Yeah.
And that
Well,
just
and the
kind
advantage
Yeah.
that you've got is
Well, you're on
you can-
19, Chris.
You can block with almost everything that you've got.
Yeah.
I'll send a 3. I'll send 20,
Whereas that
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
21's
Yeah.
worth of rats at you.
I die.
Leave up as much block as I can, but I'll give myself some more blockers and do my bits.
I was fully expecting to die.
We will tap
But
Marinora.
was today a good day today?
We'll sacrifice the blight
That
belly
wasn't going to
rat.
help. That wasn't going to help.
When it dies,
wasn't
proliferate,
gonna
so you'll get
That
a,
would have.
a
I've got another one
5.
in
I
there.
don't think it's
I've
going to
got
make
a-
much difference.
Which one is that?
And then I will make
Yeah.
1,
It's got to
2,
be
3,
power 3 or
4,
less.
5, 6, 7
Would have just
rats.
Yeah.
done its job against the.
Could I borrow a dice with 7 on it, please?
No, it has a 7 on it.
Sweet. So at least I've got some chumpy blockers. And then I'll pass the turn.
With no mana. You've got
No,
2
I've got
back.
that can be.
Yeah.
I've got 3 available.
Yeah. I will untap.
Are we going for game 3?
No.
No. I won't get another.
It's that sort of, it's
Yeah.
coming up to
Half 10.
20 to 11.
Yeah. I did think that possibly was going to be.
Once it's gone half 10, there's no point starting a third
Yeah.
game. It's a good bit too late.
I think if we'd all had fast decks that we could have brought out, we could have
Yeah.
probably gotten away with it. But
Tap. 1, 2.
I mean,
I honestly think that those rats would just get destroyed. By
if somebody let me have my commander, then Boom would have been gone. It would have been well into his turn, and I would have been dead. And we could have started that. That happened like 15 minutes ago. We could have started a third game.
Tap Rogue's Passage.
Yeah.
That's Carl's
Carl.
fault.
Myrs becomes unblockable.
Yeah.
Uh,
What size is he now?
he's a 11, 12.
Yeah.
Unblockable.
Yeah.
I will then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into Mirror Entity.
So all your creatures are base 8
8.
8, 8.
What are you swinging at him? Sorry.
Nothing yet.
Oh, nothing yet. But
8 plus 6, it'll be on 14.
so what have you made unblockable?
Unblockable.
This is unblockable.
make that
Yeah.
unblockable.
Yeah.
So it's an 8
It's
with 6,
14
it's 14, which is
unblockables, yeah.
exactly
14.
the right
Yeah.
amount. So you don't actually need to swing.
Even if
other.
even if it wasn't what you could have gone to combat first,
Yeah.
so that this untapped
Yeah.
to give you that extra mana to,
Yeah.
to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But you can get it to 14, which is
Which is nothing. I can't do
right.
anything about it.
Yeah. Rogue's Passage.
Oh, I didn't do my bloody ETB trigger off that. Don't think it would have made a difference. What would it have been? No rats.
Rats.
But yeah, no rats.
So in my head, I was like, get it down to me and Chris. Chris goes cast his command, I'd counter it again. Then win. If it was just me and Boone, I didn't have Rogue's Passage, I don't think I would have got it.
You might have been able to tip through. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I think you would have been able to. He would have had to have blocked you every turn
Yeah.
in order to survive,
Yeah.
and you would have just chomped away his rats.
You'd have
every
been
turn.
better off if you without the rogue passage, not
Yeah.
attacking,
Yeah.
pumping, so,
Yeah.
so that your things wouldn't have died
Well, I
to
can
any
do
of my
this
stuff.
Instant
Re-
speed. as well.
Regardless
Yeah.
of the counters, had you
Yeah.
not counted my commander, I'd have took Boone out.
Yeah.
I'd have had 3 blockers.
Yeah.
You could have just pumped all your mana into Mirror Entity to
Yeah.
make them all like base power 11/11s or something
Yeah.
like that.